Couple more songs and we're live. Couple more songs. I leveled up a little bit, so hopefully that helps. And I looked up what people were talking about the endings. To get the true ending, I looked at the Japanese wiki a little bit. I flipped through the maps. We have to capture Ball as a frog. Then later he fuses with some other guy, and then we get Lucifer. And then if we have Lucifer, that basically unlocks the true ending. It's not too tough. It's not too weird either. So it should be pretty easy. It's just like making the right choice at the right time. The visualizer is clearly inspired by ripped off Daria, the Six Sad World show. I just, you know, ripped it off. But I'm pretty proud of it. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm gonna try to kind of like just get through the game at this point, I think, right? Like it's been fun and I'm still enjoying it. I'm still gonna dig into it, but I do kind of want to beat it, like start like making a V line, a B line, a Z line, a straight line to what would be a straight line, a T line, an I line, and what do they say, a Z line, a B line? Anyways, a straight line from us to the ending, I'm thinking. So we can start playing something else. I'm enjoying it a lot, but I don't want to be on this game forever, too, you know? So, I think we're making good progress, though, so it's not a big deal. We're somewhere in the middle, according to flipping through all these things. What's up, Leafy? Should we? I would like to beat this game sometime. In the morning we have Carl coming, of course. Carl is going to do some React stuff. My schedule should be fine today. I woke up in the afternoon, which I like to, instead of in the morning. That's kind of my ideal schedule. So I'm hyped about that. Should be able to do. The whole stream should go well. Hopefully. Yesterday we lost a sub. I never know why that happens. I don't know what I say or what. I don't know. But I've always had that problem, right? Leafy, you don't have as much as I do. I always like piss some people off. I say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing and I lose a sub. Whatever, man. One day we're getting 500 subs, one way or the other. One way or the goddamn other. I gotta get the right person to do something with, so we can just get like some crumbs from somebody that actually has some. And we could get up there like tomorrow. I got the viewing hours by a bunch. I have like, let me see. We have like 5,000 view hours or something crazy like that. We do good on that. Man, my day is shit at the moment. My package is missing. Apparently the seller is dodging my questions. Missing? Isn't the delivery people that are the problem then? You must prune the rotten leaves for the tree to grow. But that's true, Sigma. I've been thinking about that too. That's why, like, I hit a couple of those people from the channel the other day, right? Because I agree. Here's the thing, and those people don't get it. They think, like, they always try and gaslight me, like, that I can't disagree with people or have a problem with that. I know I love disagreeing with people. Those people just literally would, like, lie to my face, call me a bunch of names. Like, they're just, like, they don't try to understand what I'm saying, so what's the point of the conversation, you know? And they also get all aggressive and weird and entitled. It's like, you don't need that in your stream, especially if you're doing it like just trying to entertain people, you know, and sure, talk about stuff here and there, but if they want to be obsessed with like politics and all that shit, like ugh, they're letting people control their brains and they're wasting their lives, and I don't want those people to be wasting our time, you know. Our time's far too valuable to be wasting it with like programming, talking to programmed weirdos. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is sent to UPS and went to USPS, and now my seller is not doing anything. Huh. The caller is also. Yeah, I don't know. The caller. What's up, Stevie? Oh, because they somehow don't know how to get to my fucking address. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why that's a thing. Why UPS couldn't get there. Why I had to go to USPS and all that. I don't know. I don't know, man. Do you live somewhere weird? Or, I mean, I don't know. Level 11? Heck yeah. Nice, nice, nice. What Star Trek? Let me turn the thing on. What are we looking at on there? Again, thank you guys for helping me with that. It's already done better than I expected, so I really appreciate that. Look, we have a couple levels. We get level 12. Level 12 will give me money. Level, what was the next one? I missed the other ones. Something 19, 21. 2 more people could get a second builder. There's still a spot for if somebody wants to spend any money on the thing too. You don't have to though, of course, obviously. But there's still one more slot for that too. The 7-day loyalty test, it sounds lame. It sounds like you have to do some stupid thing every day. I'm not gonna get it probably, so I don't expect you guys to get it either. But anyways, yeah, the sponsor's been awesome, man. Been awesome. It's Anthrax. They probably saved you. Thank you, Doctor. Nice to see you. I live in a more rural part of Florida where other services had no issues with. Sure. Are there alligators there? I still need my money back. Florida could mean swamp ass backwoods or. You think so? That's what I thought too, Stevie. I don't think so. Well, according to Geo, that's not the case, though. I thought that too. That's what I thought also. That's what I thought also. But according to Geo, we need some stupid coin thing. And to get the coin thing, you have to do the daily goals or whatever it is. So don't worry about it. Is what I'm saying. Maybe, but. I think it's something stupid. Why? It shouldn't be, obviously. It shouldn't be something stupid, but I think it is. I'm logging in now to see real quick while we're starting. Why not, I guess. Check everything, click the help button. I'm thinking I'm gonna spend a little bit more money on the thing to try and get the last levels. Because if I get those, the money they pay me goes up the higher level you get. Like the later ones are worth more money. The earlier ones aren't worth as much for obvious reason, right? Because they're easier to get. But Rachel Garrett, I don't care about any of these stupid characters, man. Gotta help. Also, where's Midnight at? What happened to Midnight? How come he hasn't been in chat at all? I know he's been on the game. So where the hell is he in real life? Where is that guy? Sometimes I don't know what it's telling me about when it's like talking about it has the red like I need to collect something. Sometimes I don't know where the hell what it wants me to click or do. I seen one alligator once and now in the same place I now live in. Sure. Oh, I done all the daily goals. Well, that's good. I've just been trying to do the levels. What level am I? I think I'm 16. I think I'm almost 17. I forget what I need to get the last levels though. What the heck? What else does it want me to click? What else does it want me to click, bro? I get a 4-hour peace shield. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alligators climb tree, look above. I don't... Is that ever happened? Are you serious? I don't know that's ever happened. An alligator in a tree, this guy says. Come on. Yeah, no, no way. I mean, I believe maybe it's possible, but I don't believe like they'd regularly be up in a tree. You know what I mean? I believe you that it's possible, But I don't believe I don't believe they're like just hanging out in trees that often. Because they like the water, you know? They're not really attracted to the tree, I don't think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. What time are we at? Well, last song and then we'll get started. What are you guys up to? How's your day going? Today, I'm feeling good. I'm starting at a good time. The stream should go full length. We should have 2 parts. We should have this one and then the follow-up. Pretty exciting. Carl later tonight, of course. Carl will be here later tonight. If you're looking forward to Carl, she'll be here later tonight. I don't know what he's doing. I don't really have a plan. But, crap. I wanted to get the RoboCop game. I think the sale's almost done. Hold on, don't forget it. Let me see. Is the RoboCop game still on sale? I think so. I gotta remember before it's off sale. I need to get that game for this special episode. I have 14 hours left. Just buy it now. Let's see. It's only $9 or $8.50. It's pretty good, man. Pretty good. I wanted to play the RoboCop game. Carl will play it, of course. Carl plays the shooter games and like the more actiony games when he plays them. Because I don't know, it fits him more than it fits Face, I think. And also, there's a whole thing of like Carl can play games like he's a gamer. He's a gamer. Carl's the gamer. Let's see. What do I need in this stupid game to try and get level 16 or 17? Yeah, I'm 16. I need Shipyard level 16. Lithium Vault, the Lithium Vault. I need Tritanium Vault. Stupid vault thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got the vault. What else do I need? A Shipyard level 16. I need R&D level 16. Bro, this shit's wild. I need this Dry Dock level 11. Okay. Gotta keep going through all this shit. Upgrade. There you go. Ask for help. Do I have speed up things? 1 hour it says. What about the Academy? We can do that too and queue that also. I need more something. Okay, well, I'll do that later though. I need some kind of resource. Oh, maybe I have it. I clicked on the thing. Yeah, let's go back again. Shipyard, R&D, Academy, upgrade. I can afford the waiting. There we go. Ask for help. Okay, now I got all my things queued. I don't have a research queued though. I don't know what to get. I don't know what research I need. I'll do... I don't know. I'll just queue everything in the station one. Okay. Alright. Alright, I can close the game now. I can't find the Spotify of this. I can link you the thing. Hold on. Here you go. These guys are nice. It's some Dojin, some German Dojin group, and they gave me permission to play their music. So they're nice guys, nice people, whatever they are, guys, ladies, whatever. It's a group of both probably. But yeah, they gave me permission and I emailed them however long ago, back on Twitch. So that's sick, right? Anybody that's nice like that is awesome. It just says yeah. I used to ask people all the time back on Twitch when I was trying to get like, you know, permission to play music. Some people are cool. Some people ignore you completely. But a fair amount of people are cool and just say yeah. At worst they say, could you give a link to the thing? Which is no problem, right? Thanks, no problem. I'm very pissed at the moment. Sure, understandably. They also can run faster than you. The alligators are not chasing you around. These aren't real things. Ridiculous. Oops. Oops. I crap. I went to the thing. Well, whatever. Let's start the stream. Start the stream. I accidentally clicked. Anyway, let's start the stream. Put on the Jinguji music. I didn't mean to cut the song off. But, you know, do whatever you do. Oh, speaking of Friday, we have the premiere, the return of Jinguji Saburo. The detective from... Where is he from? Where's he from? Shinjuku. That'll be fun. They can run. They're not running after you. Shut up. Stupid. An alligator is not running after you. Shut up. It's not a real concern. An alligator is not chasing you. That's dumb. Come on. Has that ever happened in the history of time? Come on. Also, I just googled it. I don't know about that. It says like people cite that, but where does that come from? The crazy thing about them isn't any of that. It's that to me is that they don't eat that often. You guys know that? Like they don't eat like as much as we do. They don't have to eat for a while, from what I understand. But they're not chasing people around. Come on. No, usually it's away from people. Sure. I can see that. I can see away from people. I had a skunk chase me once on a road. Probably could sense that you have a stinky personality and felt like a kindred spirit. You know? Leafy, are you around? I'm trying to think of when we should do the RP stuff. Start preparing for that. I think I'm already ready, basically. I didn't get sprayed? Wonderful. Wonderful. The fat alligators would just wait for you to get in the water. You're a fat alligator. How about that? You ever thought about that? What if you are a fat alligator? You ever thought about that? This guy. What if you're a fat alligator? You ever think about this? Okay, hold on. Chat, are you there? There we go. It's too skinny though. Too skinny though. Chat's too skinny. Where's Face at? This Linda will be a prize that you will get if you're around. There we are. This Face. What if I was this big? Look, I put that fits, right? About this big. Still kind of fits. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. If only. If only. Today, we have Megami Tensei 1, 2. 2? We're on 2 now. We have to fight Ball today, I think. Should be able to fight Ball. Ball with 2 A's, A-E or A-E or whatever. What culture is Ball from? As a thing. Who made him up? What is he? Who is he? I know he's like Satan. Some kind of Satan. But what is he from? Scholars previously associated the theonym with solar cults. Okay. What is it though? Semitic religion. Ball is well attested in surviving inscriptions and was popular in theophoric names. Okay. The ball of Ugarit was the epithet of Hadad. Right, sure. Okay. Originates from ancient Semitic cultures. Yeah, I saw that too, the lord thing. It meant just like a guy, lord of land. Apparently multiple Levantine deities were called it too. I guess it's just like a general word that was associated in retrospect with lots of gods when we look back. Not really just one god, really. I mean, it could even refer to what would become Yahweh too. Which is interesting. Baal appears about 90 times in the Hebrew Bible in reference to various gods. Sure. Baal sounds like a Canaanite god. I think that's true too. Beelzebub. Baal-Barath was a god worshipped by the Israelites when they went astray. Now this is the one I believe it's actually referencing. Baal-Barath, I think, right? After the death of Gideon, according to Hebrew sculpture, the same source relates that Gideon's son Abimelech went to his mother's kin at Shechem and received 70 shekels of silver. Not the shekels. An earlier passage had made Shechem in the scene of Joshua's covenant between all the tribes of Israel and El Yahweh, our God of Israel, and the later one described it as the location of the house of El Berith. Okay. Beelzebub. Beelzebub occurs in the first chapter of the second book of Kings as the name of the Philistine god Ekron. Okay, now I assume that's the actual thing it's named after. Because I know Wirt didn't mean to spoil it, but I ended up having to look stuff up because we're asked about the ending thing. So I had to figure out what the way to get the ending was. And it's the way to get the ending is you need Lucifer, and to get Lucifer you need Baal, and to get Baal has to, you have to, well, I don't want to spoil it, honestly. You'll see soon, probably tonight. We'll probably do the first step. We'll see tonight the first step. I went backwards through the Wikipedia looking for it. So Baal is Beelzebub and Baal are the same name. Kind of, right? That's important. That's going to be important to us later. But then there's also Baal, another term, B-A-E-L, is a demon described in demonological grimoires such as the Lesser Key of Solomon. That one is referencing too, right? So here's what I wonder. If the demon summoning software that is created by Nakajima, what does it actually do? Does it... Because a lot of these gods are kind of like merged of their, like, the people's belief in them. So does it tap into the collective unconscious, or does it tap into... are they supposed to actually be gods? Or they are digital beings based on our belief? Which one? Is there a difference? Interesting. I don't know. I mean, if I read the book, I bet I would know more about how it's supposed to work. Describes him as appearing in the form of a cat, a toad, and a human. One of those is important today. Bill kind of sounds like the tonal Jews in New York. That's what that sounds like to you? Okay. Wow, I didn't know you spoke Yiddish as well. I do not. I do not speak Yiddish. I do not. Well, I always saw that demons may tend to be thought and concepts begin formed via technology. Right, I think that's it. I believe so. Like, I think it's the collective unconscious, right? That it taps into to summon them. Because, I mean, in Persona they bring it up, the Jungian unconscious, right? And I believe... But, however, the guys that wrote the early Megaten games, and what's his name, are different people, the guy that wrote the book. But he did work with him a lot. They did talk to him a lot, from what he says on Twitter. Something nice about that guy, the guy that wrote the books, is he's always really polite. Like, he always remembers to name people involved with a project. Like, when he talks about, like, a book or a game or something, he says, like, Mr. So-and-so worked on this, and Mr. So-and-so worked on that. He's really kind of, like, about that. Like, he's really good at crediting people for their involvement in projects, which is, like, that's good. Not many people do that. And tries to get people to recognize other people that worked on things. It's very kind. I'm not gonna say women. Just tunnel Jews. You do back up demons via the compendium. That's how they keep the skills you backed up. Sure, but the compendium is like saving something, right? Like but the original summoning and, like, I don't know. And now I wonder also, is the technology in the Shin Megami world, does it work the same way? Well, I know Stephen Hawking well, in a parallel of Stephen Hawking creates it in Shin Megami, because we played far enough to see that, to meet Stephen. And Stephen Hawking is a theoretical physicist, right, in real life. So I assume that the analog of him is also a theoretical physicist, a many worlds quantum mechanic type believer, right? And then I don't know. We'll find out as we go. It's something interesting to think about, though. How does it actually work? What actually is it? What actually are the demons? Well, let's not worry about the Steven thing yet, because we're not in that world yet. We're in the first world. And in this world, Nakajima did it. Now, Nakajima is the reincarnation. So there are gods, though, because hold on. There are gods in this world before the digital version, before the collective... well, maybe it's still from the collective unconscious, but Nakajima is the reincarnation of Inanagi. Is that his name? Inanagi? Izanagi, sorry. Izanagi. There you go. Izanagi. He is the reincarnation of Izanagi. The Japanese creator, one of the two Japanese creator guys. Just like the girl, what's her name? Yumiko. I think, maybe? She was the reincarnation of Izanami. So, that predates the devil summoning software. Because they are those. So, And that's what island Stephen Hawking was at, or about his affairs. He did not. Yeah, I'll mix it up again. It doesn't matter. It's not all that important. Because I mean, his real name is, what is it? Izanagi no Mikoto, or some nonsense like that. Izanagi is just a short form we say now. Because all the old Japanese names were like 8,000 stupid characters. All the old Japanese god names go on forever. They all have like 10,000 syllables. If you want to say their true name. And that might not even be their true name, I don't know. But anyway, so that means they existed in a real way, but that doesn't mean that they existed pre-humanity, though, right? Because we don't know that. But they did seem to exist in some form, in some sense, whether through mythology or through their people's belief in them, or where they actually existed. Either way, we're saying the implication is that they existed, because how else can we be the reincarnation of them if they didn't exist? So they had to have existed. Well, technically he's dead. I'm trying to tell people to come here, by the way. If they do, I can't make them. I don't know what do you mean, make people come here? Who? Well, technically he's dead, Jim. Who's dead? Okay, so what are we talking about? The gods and how the demon summoning thing works? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's interesting. Izanagi, Nakajima is the reincarnation of Izanagi. So, that makes me wonder, is him creating the devil summoning software his own, did he choose to do that himself, or was he guided by fate to make the devil summoning software? That's another question. Because if you're a god, then fate plays a role on you, right? Compared to humans, And then, here's my real question. What happened to Nakajima in between the two games? He has to have been the person that made Devil Busters. Right? Because Devil Busters gives you the devil summoning software, the new guy, the main character of this game, and when you get to the midway point like we did, you get the dog, you get Cerberus. And Cerberus says, I've been waiting for half a century here. So that means Nakajima put him in the game, right, and had him wait for you. He put his demon dog in the game. Now, I didn't read the books. Maybe the books answer these questions. What happens to him? Maybe the books answer these questions, and that's what somebody that read the books maybe knows. I've been thinking about reading the books, but I can't find them in Japanese easy. I can buy a used copy, but I couldn't find and the used copy isn't super cheap though. I couldn't find them scanned or anything, which is unfortunate. So I have to either get them scanned myself or have a set of used copies shipped or something to read it. If anybody knows of a scan of it, I don't want to read in English. That's worthless to me. But if there's if anybody knows of a scan, let me know. I wasn't able to find one. It is available in English, but like I said, I don't want that. I don't believe in reading stuff that's Japanese in English. Not because I think there's anything wrong with the translator or anything. It could be a great translator, but it's like a game of telephone. If I'm reading somebody else's translation, I'm an extra step away from the material that I don't want to be. I'd rather be in the material, you know. I'd rather read it myself. I'd rather experience it firsthand, not secondhand. So that's why. Kind of like Temple OS, dude. Sure, that poor guy. Poor Temple OS, dude. Poor guy. He was smart about a number of things. The guy was a smart guy, which is why he's like a meme, right? People like him. Terry Davis. Because he wasn't dumb, he was smart. He was just a little, you know, he was schizophrenic. So, it's too bad. Too bad, man. It sucks people have to deal with that. I don't know, my cousin is schizophrenic. It's too bad. He gets a shot in like his shoulder, I think. He's okay though, like I'm not saying he's saying crazy shit, but he's okay. But it still sounds like, from listening to him talk about it, it sounds scary. Because it's like, from what I understand, basically like, what your normal like dialogue, your like monologue in your head, is like you can't tell it's yours. So like, you know, you have like random thoughts and things about this or that. If you're schizophrenic, you can't tell that's you. So it's like people are talking to you in voices and yada yada. That's why. Because it's your own, your own dialogue is like disconnected from you. Like you don't have the awareness that that's you. I heard a Papa Terry by Mr. Mitokur video on him. I've heard that name, but I haven't watched any of his videos. Sure, it's funny with his rants, but then you hear about his code and how he did it with no coding experience because apparently God told him to. Well, he was just, I mean, he was a smart guy. He was a smart guy. He had a degree in engineering. So like, even if he didn't have like a severe coding background or whatever, he had a degree in engineering, bro. And he learned assembly. So, you know, it makes a logical sense that he went from engineering to assembly. That makes sense. That makes sense. Schizophrenic wouldn't be the first here. Terry's life story gets more depressing until it stops. Sure. But I mean, I think that's like anybody with schizophrenia, man, like, if especially untreated, like where nothing helps it, you know, or where they don't get to it, or they don't treat it. Now what sucks is, we've talked about, there's tons of issues with mental health stuff, but as far as I know, the schizophrenia medication is supposed to actually help. But I'm no expert on it. I've never experienced it. I don't know. I have no idea what that would be like. I wonder if he was related to Garfield's Jim Davis. I wouldn't assume so, but I don't know how common of a last name that is. I don't know. Entertain God. God's perfectly just, and the CIA demons tried to get Diana to move in, but she didn't. My dad pretended he didn't know, but he's a CIA demon, straight out lying. He's normal. Well, you see what's happening, right? Like, his mind is observing these things, and he's having dialogue in his head, and then it just comes at him like it's from aliens or God or whatever, you know? So, like, it's his own observations, but he can't tell if it's from an alien, it's from God. He couldn't tell. So, yeah, it's too bad. He said the N-word a lot as well. Yeah, I don't care about that though. I'm gonna go on a limb and say this, but I don't think that current society has placed this weird importance on racism as like the greatest evil in the world, and so things like that seem worse than they are. I don't buy into that though. I'm more the Daryl Davis type, where racism is just like, is solved by people getting to know other people and realizing they're all individuals, you know? And not thinking of people as groups and things. It's something you beat through more information, more knowledge, more friendship, knowing more people. Not judgment, condemning, isolation. But it's not even that evil. There's actual evil in the world. Like, yeah, sure, if somebody's a total actual, like picking on someone because, like, treating someone poorly because of their race or something, that's fucked up. But if somebody just has some beliefs that, and they've never done anything based on it, then that's not actually that evil at all, you know? judge based on their choices that they actually choose to do and their actions, not just thoughts. Personally. The CIA, yeah. I mean, what sucks about like what people deal with is that society is kind of fake. Like, all of our institutions have been taken over. The letter organizations are basically, like, I wouldn't say evil, but like pushing all kinds of crazy theories. In fact, a lot of the conspiracy theory shit is made up by the government, right? By this, we learned about some stuff like that, right? Like modern art movement, a bunch of like conspiracy theories are made up by the letter organizations. That's the thing that sucks. Yeah, that's a sign that the real world is fucked up and crazy. So like, it's not even that out there what some of them believe, really. Obviously it's out there, but not as out there as you'd think, is what I'm saying. There's too much fucked up things that are real. There's too much hidden things. There's too much corruption and everything. Did Terry make the term glowies? Yeah, I think so. So many people with the last name Davis, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he's the first person that used it, but I think he might have popularized it, yeah. But like I said, what's fucked up is the government is all fucked up. It is basically a crime ring, and so like, you know, you can't really blame. Is somebody that actually questions it all that crazy? No, they're not. That's not the crazy part about the situation, you know? That's the scary part. Freddy might be a glowy. Here's the thing, though. I think paranoia is something you should actively fight and avoid, because that will lead you to miss out on obvious, like here's the thing. People that are agents of good, allies of good, should operate openly and just say that, because it's only like the evil people that lie and manipulate and whatever. And in fact, if you're overly suspicious of everything, then you're causing more harm than good, probably. That's the worst part about that stuff. There are lots, like, I don't know, you gotta learn to read people and not be overly suspicious. You have to actually learn how to read people, though, because it's not the easiest thing to do, but you have to learn the skill. And if you're afraid of being I don't know, man. Here's the question to ask yourself to see if somebody's lying to you or fake or whatever. Often wonder what is their motivation? Why are they doing it? Ask why a lot. And if your explanation is some crazy off the wall theory, you're probably wrong. But if it's logical, if you can get a pretty clear why, then you can see a lot of the motivations of people. A lot of times people don't ask the why. Why is this person doing this? Why? What do they gain out of it? And if you can see an answer there, then that's probably the answer, you know. Nah, not far enough out towards Roswell. So I don't know. I wouldn't be too paranoid, bro. You just gotta learn how to evaluate if somebody. Here's the thing, man. I almost always know who's a fake phony. Like when they talk to me, like I don't. It's hard to be. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just really good at sniffing out baloney, but I'm not too worried about being fooled by stuff like that. Mostly because evil people are generally obvious. Like liars are liars. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't just lie about one thing; they lie about everything. And yeah, there's truth mixed in with it. But eventually a liar will expose themselves to you. Just let them talk. Listen to them. Pay attention. Liars will lie, and they'll say a lie, and you'll catch it and you'll be like, wait a second. You know? It's just pay attention. Just listen more than you talk to people. I ain't no phony baloney. You're kind of phony, but you're not that bad, Snitch. And you've been you're fine. You're fine. You're not a phony. You're partially phony, but more like you don't. I don't know. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to put it any way, judgmental way. I think you're just not. I think you just don't know how to be genuine. I think that's what my estimation is. You don't mean to be phony. You just don't totally know how to be just genuine, normal. Lots of people are fake, not because they're actually fake, but because they're protecting themselves, or something along those lines. They're afraid of being hurt. Their defense mechanisms more than they're anything conscious. The thing you're looking out for is not those people, though. The people that are defense mechanism. Well, sometimes it is those people. Really, what you're looking for is people that, when they're pushed, they can still choose they can still stand by their principles. That's what you're looking for. If you're looking for good people, you're looking for people you can rely on. This is what you're looking for. People that, when pushed, when having a bad day, can choose to be kind to you, even though they're having a horrible day. That's what you're looking for. Those are people you can rely on. Those are people you can trust. Because when people are pushed, that's when they usually, if they're like a rat or some kind of phony, that's when the truth comes out. Because they'll pick themselves over you. Now, when it's easy, they'll do displays to try and make that look that way. But when they're actually stressed out, when they're actually freaking out, a shitty person will choose self-preservation in those situations, always. Also, the other thing to look out for is, are they willing to look like a fool? If their principles more important than how they appear to others? If the answer is yes, if their principles are more important, that's also a reliable person. That's also a good sign. It's a big flag as somebody that's trustworthy. Or, you know what I mean? Like the people that are willing to look like a dickhead, even though they're not. Somebody that's willing to look stupid, even though they're not stupid. Because they know, like, there's more important things than appearances, right? Those are the things to look for. Bang the ghost. Okay. Are you guys ready to play game, I guess? I don't know what the hell you're talking about now. But yeah, I think those are some big things to look out for. Look for somebody, look out, if you really want to know who someone is, see who they are when they're having a bad day, when they're stressed, when they feel like the world's against them. How do they behave? That shows you a lot about them. And then also, again, are they always trying to look smart? Or sometimes are they fine? Yeah, we're playing Megami Tensei 2. What's up, says new? We're about to start it in a second. We're at Ball's Castle right now. What are you up to? And then we're having a quick conversation before we get into it. What was I talking about? Yeah, if somebody... Okay, here's a big red flag to look out for. Is if people are overly concerned with appearing smart, and they always want to seem smart in the situation. Those people are usually dumb. Why? Because I don't think smart people need to look smart all the time, personally. Or kind people need to look kind all the time. I don't think so. Yeah, I tend to lash out when I have too much. Yeah. Yeah. That's too bad. But I think you can beat that. You can beat that. We've all been there, right? We've all been there. We've all been there. Look for help, the helpers. Yeah, people that'll help. Well, it's not just people that'll help, but people that will help, that'll put someone else above themselves when they are in a position, a stressed out position or overstressed, and they still choose to help someone else. Like, that's a kind person. All right, let me start the game up. That's a kind person, in my opinion. It's not just helping though. Like the people that help and need to be thanked for it are the people that you don't necessarily know if you can trust them. Like if they're doing it as a big show, man, it's a little sus. If they're doing it and it's not a big show, well then that's a good sign. That makes sense? Alright, let me get the game started. Like people that are kind regardless of how it appears. Again, sometimes when you have to like when you do something, when somebody does something kind but actually it makes them look like an asshole, those people are the people you can really trust. If you know what, you might not, I can't really think of a good example off the top of my head, but it definitely happens, you know? Like sometimes where you look like an asshole but you're doing something still in their best interest. That's a good indicator there. Alright. Especially that. That's it. I turn the music off. Okay, on. Let's see. On. Nice. Good. An example. You thinking of one? Alright, we're in Ball's Castle. I leveled up a little bit. Let me see what level we are. 53. Ass is 53. Girl is 53. Oh, they're the same level. Nice. I caught a couple of demons too. Cutting communication with Tally is one of those. Sure. It can be one of those. Like giving an umbrella to an elderly man in the rain on the way to work and you get soaked when you show up at your job but you don't care. Sure. I think that's kind of a ridiculous example, Snorch, but yes, it's an example. Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you... Sure. I mean, it is a good example. It's just kind of like comical, like, yeah, that happened, kind of extreme. But yeah, no, it is a good example. I agree. Like, if you really did that, sure. It sounds kind of made up though, but I understand you're just trying to think of an example, so I'm not trying to pick on it. Okay, I got a couple different demons too while I was leveling. Some of the things here, like we have Atlas. What else do we get? We have, we already had that one. Yeah, we have the Sphinx too. We already had all these. Cerberus. Oh, you guys saw us get Cerberus, I think. We got that. We got Nekomata. Okay, so the giant, and then I think the other ones aren't in my party right now. Just don't pull it out that way. I think they're in my party. The buttons that. For some reason, every time I restart this thing, my buttons get messed up. I don't know what's up with that. One sec. What's up with that? But yeah, sure, Snorch. If that was like a real story in real life, then sure. Okay, I fixed the buttons. Oh no, you just go to status, right? Yeah. We have Atlas, so we still had Atlas. We still have Atlas. We'd get rid of him now, probably, huh? He has Han Mahan, though. Does the giant of Han Mahan? They look almost the same. No. He has Raku Kaja. Disturbing the peace. Persona 3 Portable, a good port? I don't know, man. Portable, I don't know how people consider it. Portable is basically all the parts in regular Persona 3 where you would like walk around. They cut those out kind of, and where you don't walk around, you just like click on the guy to talk to him, like a menu. They replaced a lot of the walking around with menus. There was the new remake of 3, and I don't know if people like that more than 3 or what's the deal with that. I don't know. I'm no expert on 3. But basically what Portable is like all those sections where you used to walk around. Instead of walking around, we have this guy. We got the ugly head thing. You just have a menu. That's basically how it's different. We got the skeleton guy too. I mean the warrior guy too. Not only that, I got a sword he dropped. But if you equip it, it curses you. Let me show you. Right here. It does 0 to 8 attacks. 33 damage, kind of awesome. But if you equip it, it curses you. Persona 3 Reload just looks pretty, but feels too casual in RPG. Sure. I have the matching color PSP for it. Last RPG I beat was Earthbound. Well, I know somebody that played it had a good time with it, with the portable one. So, I don't know. It's probably a solid way to play it. It probably saves you time compared to playing regular Persona 3, because it just has everything as menus. Probably saves you time. Okay, let me look at the map real quick. Okay, so there's 3 chests on the next floor if we want to try to get them. I think we might as well, right? Here's my plan, okay? I'm gonna look at the map when I need to, and we're going to get all the chests, and we're gonna go straight to ball pretty much besides that. I think I'm ready. So, just gonna basically head there. There's a chest up in the north, kinda. Which way do I go to get there? You go... What? The map's different than... Or no, it's not. You go up here. Go this way. And then up this way. And then... It's like zigzagging up, so... You go... Is this the chest? I don't think so, right? Oh, it is. I found it. It lacks the animated cutscene and 3D explorable environments of the original and Fez version, replacing them with visual novel style segments. Yeah, it's a menu, is what I'm saying. Like, just hang on with this. Like, you know, normally you'd walk around like the school or whatever, and then you talk to everybody that you run into that you want to. It's just a menu and says like you click the thing to talk to them. You get what I'm saying? It's just a menu. I guess it does remove the cutscenes too. I don't know what they replaced those with. FEMC was a lady. Has new social links exclusive to her, but weapon locks are a thing. It might still be shorter though, like, because you don't walk around, you know. Might be shorter to play. But yeah, it has a female main character you can play. Needs more Crystal Bowie? It does. Did you, Doctor, did you get to see me play Cobra the other day? We saw Crystal Bowie the other day, a couple days ago. Did you see that? Were you there or no? You can check the VOD. We were playing Cobra like a couple days ago. You definitely might dig that. Crystal Bowie's in it. The return of Crystal Bowie. Oh, this isn't where to go. Well, it makes sense for the PSP, but not so much for the crappy remaster of PSP. Or P3P. Yeah, I don't know the remaster. I haven't played that. And the P3P remaster is poorly optimized, apparently used shitty AI upscaling. But, well, people should have known that was coming, though, because, in my opinion. Because, where's the other stairs? Nocturne was that way, too. The Nocturne remaster was that way, too. Which stairs do I want? Again, reverse. I'm going through the map. Reverse to see. Is it... You can get there from this. You can get there from the other stairs. Okay, so okay, so we go back to that room down there, And oops, what am I dumb? I can't read the map. Crap. Not the PSP's fault. No, it's not the PSP's fault. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It might be okay to play the PSP version if you wanted to get through the game quicker. Cause like, I don't know. I assume it'd be quicker if instead of the running around segments, you just click through the talking. I assume it would play significantly faster. Because there's a lot of like filler time where you're running around, right? But I don't know. You check how long to play, see how long to beat, see if people's clear time is significantly shorter. I would think it would be though. I think it would be. Poison, son of a. Okay. Earl, I need you to cure your poison if you don't mind. My bun's been sticking. I didn't mean to cook that, but it's okay. There we go. We have a bunch of essences and things. So we're pretty well set for if we need to recover MP, I think. You can't do it in a fight, I don't think. But we can do it outside of a fight. We just snort some essences and raise our stats, and that gives you full MP too. I remember doing that in, I think, Digital Devil Saga also a fair amount. Okay, so the ladder is the other way. So, okay, so you just go like straight over this way, go up around, and then this way, and then down here, I think, right? And then, am I going the right way now? Yeah. And this is the stairs right here. There you go. So now we're on the second floor, and we want to find third floor stairs, which are wait, can you not? Maybe you can't get there from here. Oh, yeah, you can't actually, but you can get a treasure chest here. Okay. You can't get there from here. I fucked up. But we can get a treasure chest there. There's a treasure chest in that little room up there. Little room here. This one, I think? Yeah, nice, okay. That's luck incense. And then not the right stairs. Let me check this room though. I don't know. The map didn't say anything, but there's just air in there. Like maybe, I don't know why that's a clue that there's flowing air in there. On the PS. Oh, I need to turn the bot on. Hold on. Did I just die while I was alt tabbing? Yes. Okay, guys, pretend this didn't happen, please. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, pretend that didn't happen, please. Let me turn the bot on real quick. Bro, I didn't even have the game up. Be careful on those giant head things. And I couldn't even see the game when that happened. I died twice. I double died. Okay. Alright, bot's on now. Just making sure in case chat breaks that I can, oh, it did break. I like FemC, but I don't care for the streamlined explanation. Well, I don't like FemC because, I don't know, because it makes it more generic and the world less important, in my opinion. What am I saying? Like, when you have a kind of choice like that, then it means that that nobody's really real, in my opinion, kinda. Like,
Beta!
I fixed it, bro. Like, if anything could be real, then nothing's real. Like in regular Persona 1 and 2 and everything, you have standout characters that are the main characters. This is their story. When you have a choice of this person or that person, it could be either one, then it's really neither. It's really neither. It gives less importance to me instead of more. I understand there's some games that do choices well like that, like Knights of the Republic 1 and 2, but most CRPGs and WRPGs, I don't think that's true. I don't think most do. There are some, there are a fair amount, especially Western RPGs, but I don't know about most, but it might be most. You might be right, but even still, I don't know if that applies though, because like Fallout, for example, Fallout 1 and 2, yeah, you can play a girl, but it doesn't really matter because the games are so far apart in time, kinda, too. That you can just kind of, it doesn't really matter what happened, kind of like they can say, oh yeah, the whatever started the, what was it, what were you called in the first one, the Vault Dweller beat the whatever. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl because it's so far removed from you that it's like folklore at that point. It doesn't really matter. Can you stop that, bro? I'm gonna turn that off. Jesus, why you keep doing that for 2 seconds? Stop abusing it, man. You did 3 commands in like 30 seconds. But in Persona, well, Persona's a JRPG, right? I think that's an unrelated point, is what I'm saying. The CRPG, WRPG thing, I think is unrelated to what I'm talking about. Because, it's a big narrative kind of story, right? And it's, the series has had it this way, game after game, right? And then they just changed.
Get some help.
Oh my god. One more sound command, they're off, bro. One more fucking sound command today, and they're off. This is for Snorch and Mirai. I'm gonna put you guys in a blacklist where you can't trigger commands anymore, okay? Mirai and Snorch will lose sound privileges any minute now. Was it me? So the exclamation point can shout. There's some commands. There's some sound commands. There's drugs. It says that. Stop. There's ribs. I don't know how come it's taking a while. There's ribs. Oh, there's a cooldown now. How come that? how come only drugs has a cooldown? There's beta. How come that's the only one with a command with a cooldown? Anyway, there's a couple different sound commands. They all work for anyone, unfortunately. What was I saying though? Yeah, but my point is, there are times they do it with computer RPGs where it's done well, sure, but I mean, in Persona, they've already established a series as having characters, right? That's weird to then go, okay, well now we don't, is what I'm saying. Like, they have strong narratives in 1 and 2 because they have the established characters. Because it's Maya, because it's Tetsuya. Is that the other guy's name, I think? Adding the female character makes 3 have a significantly weaker storyline than the earlier games, because none of it matters, in my opinion. You do have Western RPGs that do it, but if it's one game, it doesn't matter. It's not a series. If it's a series, Right, like, what happened doesn't matter for a singular game as much as it does for a series of games. It's Persona 3, not Persona random name, you know? What's up, Leafy? I behave now. Okay, great. I got my eyes out? What does that mean? I got my eyes out. Cracky was asking if you were here earlier. I was, yeah. I was saying I want to figure out what day to do the RP. Is why I asked if you were here. What do you mean you got your eyes out? What does that mean? This Godzilla cup changes color when you put cold drinks in it. It's cool. I've seen some stuff like that. I've seen mugs like that. Those are cool. They're some kind of heat sensitive material, some kind of temperature sensitive material. It is cool. It's very cool. Anyway, I don't know. I think the female character in Persona 3 makes the whole story weaker. But however, I think the Persona 3 storyline in general is pretty weak, though. I think Persona 3 is a weak story compared to the earlier ones. That's why I stopped playing Persona games, was Persona 3. Persona 3 is why I stopped playing them. Because it's about fucking, like, going to school and these stupid social links. I don't like Persona 3 very much. Whereas 1 and 2 were just storylines, right? And they were way deeper storylines than 3 does. I don't know. That's what 3 is where I stopped playing Persona games. I tried 3, I beat it like halfway. I just got too bored. 4, same deal. Beat it like halfway, stopped playing it. It just feels like it's for kids or something. And maybe I'm wrong, but Persona 3 and 4 feels like they're children's games compared to 1 and 2. Like, 1 and 2 is so sick storylines. It's like reading a nice science fiction book. And the way they subvert your expectations in both parts of 2. Now, maybe I just loved Persona 2 so much that anything was going to let me down. But it's not even in the same kind of storyline in 3. I don't know. 4 is kind of like the story in 1. And a little bit of pieces from the story in 2. Kind of more like 1 though. But like weaker in every way. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know why I end up not liking everything new. I feel like it seems like I just hate things. I promise I don't. But Persona 3 onwards, I lost complete interest in the game series after that. The Godzilla Cup? Yeah. I can't remember what it was regarding. There's a guy. I'm saying we should, let me, the Chanky's breaking. I want to say Persona 2 story, it's all downhill. You feel the same way? Yeah. 2, maybe 2 is just so good. Like, maybe that's, you know, like, then nothing could live up to it. But, I mean, that might be true. But it is true, I think. I think it is true. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to walk. Okay, so I go to the 3rd stairs to go the right way. So the 3rd stairs are in the bottom corner. Okay, so we're going to that other stairs in the corner. Okay. Now, is that issue the social links because they are pained 100%? It just seems so lame and boring. Oh, like, because, like, you have these stupid little events that happen with different people, and they're so cookie cutter, like, because they don't know if you're really going to have them happen or not. So they're all cookie cutter and they don't really matter to the story. And I kind of hate that whole style of game design. Like, there are games with free choice that I like, where, like, I like Fallout 1 and 2 a lot. You can do a story with choice and stuff that's good. But my problem is, like, the social links, because they don't really matter for the real storyline, don't really matter if you do them. Like, it doesn't matter who you're friends with, really. There are a couple things that kind of matter. But I don't know. That whole style of storytelling, I think, is really weak. It's very, nothing feels like it matters to me in that game. Let's see, shoot them with their gun, maybe? Gun was 22 damage, that's not bad. The sword is probably more, though. I had a friend who streamed Persona 3 Portable, and man, after his computer died to a virus, he had to start over again. Sure. I think I lost a save at some point. Spill beer again? That's no good. Stop spilling on stuff. Oh yeah, Leafy, I was saying, we gotta make a character sometime. For the Warhammer thing. I think I know... I think I remember the rules well enough. We gotta find out who else wants to play, too. I think Midnight wanted to play, but I haven't seen him in forever now. I think Gio might want to play, I don't know. We'll see when we see him. It'd be cool if Riot wanted to play, but I don't think she does. Leafy had her eyes removed? Yeah, what does that mean? What does that mean she has her eyes out, Gio? He also had his own lore added to the characters, giving them quirks, like one character loves Legos and another has literal autism. Sure. Yeah, man, I don't know. I wish I liked Persona 3 more. Like, I know it feels like it's some issue with me, but I just don't like it that much. I don't like any of the Personas after 3. Even 5 I tried to play, and I was like, man, this is stylish, this is cool. But I got bored of that one too. Whenever it's about like going to school and like interchangeable stupid side quest shit, I'm not interested. And I don't really understand how people get interested in it either. Wait, so we gotta spiral around. We go south. Hold on. How come this looks different than when I just looked at on the map? I guess it just is different. You have to spiral around this way. Map is a little different. Is gun or sword better on these guys? Sword? Does anybody have magic? No. Any magic attacks that could hit everybody? No. Oh, there's sleep I could do. I have no idea. I think Persona 1 had a high school, but it was mainly spent sneaking into the Sebek facility. Yeah, it beats Persona 1. I beat both paths of Persona 1, regular and on the PSP version, an Ice Switch, the Ice Queen thing. It does have a high school, but it's not like the presence of the high school that I have a problem with. I mean the emulating the high school, like where it's the day you're doing a schedule and you go to school, like this the school simulator that Persona 3 is. I don't like that at all. And maybe it's because I didn't like school at all, but I find that so boring. Persona 1 does technically take place in school, so does 2 though. But it's just a setting, it's not a school emulator like Persona 3 is. It's not a school simulation. It's just, there is a school, yeah. That's fine. There being a school, I'm fine with. Or even taking place in the school as the setting, I'm fine with too. But when I'm literally like managing my schedule for studying, it's stupid. I'm sorry. It's very stupid. I'm an adult. I'm not pretending to be a kid going to school. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the license stuff, I always had issues with the later Persona games. Yeah, it hampers how fast you can progress. It makes the whole thing kind of boring. I don't know. Personally, I find it very boring. I don't know who enjoys it. I don't know what I really don't know what happened with the Persona series. I know people like it though, but I know I don't. I don't know. Okay, trying to understand this map. The map is different now, but it's similar. So there's a dead end? No. Yes. Not these stupid ass faces. Yay, school schedule sim. It's dumb. However, there are games I'd probably play that have that kind of thing, but they're actual simulator games, like that Ava game we played a couple times, and I actually dig. That has a school thing, right, where you have to go to school and stuff. But that's what the kind of game is, right? Like, it is a simulator game. Oh, that doesn't work. Hold on. They basically copy that kind of gameplay. I wonder what game they got inspired by to steal it from. There's another game I want to play called Gun Parade Orchestra, and in that you're like at a military school in this post-apocalyptic world where the Earth got invaded by something, and so all the students are like mech pilots, and you're fighting off whatever invading force. That's cool. I've wanted to play that on stream for a while. At some point I will. But that's cool though. But that's the gameplay of the thing, right? It's that kind of game. I don't hate life sim games on their own. I just don't see why they turned Persona into one. I kind of miss how much less stressful life seemed to be back in high school, and I have my own issues with school. Don't you think that's lame? Like, it's better being an adult. Like when you were a kid, you just wanted to be an adult, and then I don't know, man. It's like, it's just artificial. It's an artificial like cocoon meant to keep you juvenile. I know some people do look back on it fondly, but it's like an artificial world that isn't real. So I don't know. I would never want to go back there. You might as well like just go in a cocoon and sleep, or like, you know, like it's just not even really real. Yeah, there's less responsibilities on you, but that's because you're not really alive. You're in some kind of hibernation, being kept as juvenile as possible, so you don't notice the world is like, I would never want to be, what's his name from the Matrix, you know, what's his name, the guy that chooses the steak. I would never be that guy. I would never want to live in the fake world just because it's comforting. I would rather live in the real world no matter how uncomfortable it is, because like, what's the point? You're not in a real place, you're in a fake world. Nothing you do really matters. There's no real future. I would definitely not be that Matrix guy, because I think that kind of confronts what we're talking about, right? What's his name when he wants the steak? He chooses to eat the steak. It's the same idea. School is the Matrix. And going back would be going back to sleep in a pod instead of living in the real world. Welcome to the real world. It's just not really a real option. I'd like to see, there are times I feel Cypher. Don't you think? Sad. Man, I don't know. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I can't relate to him though, personally. I'd much rather be in real world, because everything I do matters then, instead of nothing mattering. Like I don't care about ease of life or an easy, like I don't want an easy life. It's a pointless life. I'd rather have a life that like people remember me and I did something, you know, than be comfortable in my life. I'll take as many uncomforting things as I have to, as long as I can do something, I can help people, I can be something that exists. Because like, man, if you're Cypher, then your life doesn't mean anything, you know? Completely pointless. Yeah, your life will be better, like easier, but it won't matter. Easy life doesn't matter. You might as well not exist then. You know? It's just purely narcissistic and subjective. Like, I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Wasn't like the Wachowskis really live up to what they wrote in The Matrix? What do you mean? The fact that they're kind of crazy, probably. Sure. But people make things that are good regardless of being a little crazy. Or whatever, you know. That's why I think you judge achievements instead of the people. Because the people are always going to be lacking. Nobody's going to be... No, I don't believe in hero worship, you know? Damn, Vegeta for real. I kind of wish I didn't exist, especially the past few months. Yeah, but you do, though. It's just like... It's hoping for something that can't be. It's a waste of time. Most fresh adults are not prepared for adult life, and the world is suffering for it. Yeah, but suffering ain't so bad. I think that's the thing people don't get. Suffering is not that bad. Not that, you know, like, I don't know. Life is a gift, even if it is suffering. It's nice, like, it's not nice, like, it's not nice by default. You have to make it nice for yourself. You have to, it's all in you, how you choose to perceive the world. Like people aren't ready for the world, but just like you're not ready to have your training wheels off your bike, you have to learn to ride your bike though, you know? It doesn't matter that you're not ready for it, you have to learn. And there's no other option. So any concern about, it'd be nicer if this, it's wasted thought, it's wasted, it'll just make you depressed. It'll just lead to sadness. I don't know. Okay, can both ways go to the boss now? No, one way can't. One way doesn't make it to the boss. To go to the boss, we have to go to the northeast one. My life is wasted? No, it's not. Your age doesn't mean your life is wasted. You're still alive. As long as you're alive, you have potential to do things. As long as you're alive. Of course, maybe you don't have the skills you'd like to have, but you can still learn. 35 isn't so old you can't learn. You're like 50 or something. The world is running, these systems are not solvent. I can see a societal collapse soon. This is my point though, man. You're looking at the wrong place. The society doesn't matter to you. Your individual you, and directly people in direct experience to you are what should be important. The fact that you're looking at society is foolish. Like, you are not society, you're you. I'm me, you're you. You're not society, I'm not society. Society doesn't matter to us. It's an illusion. School gave you that illusion too. It's an illusion that you have to worry about society as a whole at all. What does it matter? Worrying about society is a way to just give up on your own life that has nothing, you don't have anything to do with society. You're not part of, like, society is not a real thing. It's a social construct designed to steal you, to demoralize you and make you feel like that. That's it. It's like, that's what it's intended to do, and that's what it's doing. Making you, it's a thought, the only thought, thinking about society that way, its only purpose is to make you bummed out. Otherwise, it has no purpose. Because the only thing that really affects you, should affect you, are things that actually happen in your life. Not like abstractions that are nowhere near you, you know? Don't let him know about the Great Reset. Don't worry about that shit is what I'm saying, man. Like, what the fuck does it matter? Do you get, like... If you're worried about all this shit, like... The problem is, the people in power only have power if people choose to give them their power. And when you're worried about this shit, that's what you're doing, man. That's the ironic thing. That's the catch-22. You're weaker because you're choosing to worry about things at a level and a scale that you don't affect. You should worry about your own scale. And like, here's the thing. Making somebody smile or something like that is worth a million good, like it's uncountable the amount of money that's worth. It's not even, it's worth more than money. Making somebody laugh, spending like a nice moment with someone, like all that shit is worth way more than the fucking stupid ass Great Reset. Who fucking cares, man? What's it matter? Even in the worst times imaginable, people enjoyed time with each other. Don't you see? Oh no, the world's gonna end. Who fucking cares? Enjoy your life, man. Okay, let's see. Well, I'm buzzed wearing my Chemical Romance t-shirt. You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. The things you're worried about do not matter. And in fact, if you actually got that in your head that they don't matter and you stopped worrying about them and you're just worried about your own life, and if we all did that, the Great Reset couldn't happen. That's the thing. The Great Reset can only happen because people are demoralized like that. That's the only reason it could actually happen. So if you live your own life, you take away the power that people like that have. And if enough people do that, then they couldn't do that, man. It wouldn't be possible. And it's probably not possible anyways. However, society, of course, could quote-unquote collapse. Yeah, of course it could. That's why we need to build parallel societies, parallel structures now. You know? And that starts with you. Not just giving up like a child. Like a, you know? That's what children do. Like, you're an adult, we're adults. Okay, let's see. We gotta go over to the middle. I go through here. No, the problem is people, no, this is the point, man. There is no human in mass. That's not a thing. There's no such thing. That's a construct in your mind. There is no such thing as the human masses. There's individuals that make up that mass. There's no such thing. The fact that you believe there is a thing is a mistake. Did somebody die in this fight or before it? Lose this fight. Okay, let's go back to start then. You can just not believe in that, and then you don't have that problem. You're demoralizing yourself by believing there are people in mass. That doesn't exist. That's not a thing. There is no such thing as people in mass. Point to it. Show me it. It doesn't exist. It's just a made-up thing for you to be bummed out about. And it's not even true either. It's not even true. People in you, again, you're missing the point completely. You're focusing on an abstraction layer that has nothing to do with you. You're an individual. You are not mass of people. You don't need to save the world. And this is why you're thinking the wrong way. You're thinking at a level that you're not on. You're making stuff up in your mind and then being depressed about it. It's not real. There is no mass of people. That's not a thing. Let's heal. The gun does 17 damage. Not very good. Okay, try sword instead. Hey Zoo, you wanna watch something? Well, you can do that though, Kim. I understand right now it might not feel like you can, but you can, man. I got faith in you. Heal again. Oh, the sword's even worse. The gun is actually better. But see, that's the thing though. You can't. Every time you think about the people and stuff like that, you're setting yourself back and making it harder to actually do anything. Is what I'm saying. Is what I'm trying to put forth to you. The more you think about stuff like that, the more you won't do anything because you'll be depressed and you'll be bummed out about it. Like, you gotta put that shit out of your mind. Like, you can't worry about that stuff. People in mass have nothing to do with you. It's not a concern worth having. Because like you said right there, your real concern isn't that. It's that you don't feel like your life right now matters really, or like you're doing what you want to do with it. That's the real problem. And that's rough and it's tough and we all go through it, but like that is the real thing though. The people in mass being dumb, that's not what you're really bummed out about. And if you're worried about that, it's just gonna keep you frozen, you know. Get it back. I fucked up this turn. Okay. We need to like paralyze this person. Is it Parati? Okay. And then what else do we got? Heal. Oh, they could do. Oh no, we did wrong. Thanks for sharing your options. No problem, man. I don't know if I am an optimist though, Airwares. I don't know, man. I like to think of myself as like a reconstructed optimist, maybe, right? Because I'm not an optimist because I'm optimistic. I'm an optimist because if you don't believe that you can do things, then you can't. You know what I mean? Like, if there's like a 0.0001% chance of doing something, that's a chance, right? But if the second you think that I can't do it, then it's zero. That's why I'm optimistic, not because like I'm naturally optimistic or anything. It's just like you have to convince yourself that you can do it, or else you can't. That's why, you know? Because otherwise you can't. It's really impossible. But if you think, hey, maybe I could, and you try, then maybe you can. You know? Anyway. I played rugby maybe 3 times. Other than that, no. I sent a song that's fitting to this conversation. Sure, I'll play it. Hold on. Listen to Zoop's song. It's a song? Is it a video or a song, Zoop? Like, I know it's a YouTube link. Is the video important? Or can I just put the song on? Let's see. And I know, man, I get it, man. I understand that, like, life is rough right now for a lot of people, but I'm just saying, man, you gotta have some, you gotta just, like, here we go. Tube song. I almost threw up chugging beer. What's up, fan? I believe in the power of love. You do? That's good, man. I think, I mean, that's part of it too, right? The power of love. Love is part of it, sure. Love can help, man. Definitely. But then that'll bum a lot of people out too, is like, I don't have nobody. Sure. Sure, it doesn't mean it's always going to be like that though, man. There's lots of good people out there. The thing to remind yourself is if you exist and you have the principles you have the beliefs you have, there can very easily be someone else out there that has the same kind of beliefs. Of course there is. Almost certainly there is. That's how I think about it, like, or how I used to think about it. Like, if you're like, I could never find anyone. If you exist, that in itself shows that people like you can exist. So that means they probably do. There probably is someone out there. Make sense? You said something about a not real girl in Canada? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Are you really not grim? Yes, Gundam fan is not grim. It's he's a mod for or whatever, helps the Gundam guy. It's a Gundam guy. I don't know the details. Something like that. You don't know that it's a Gundam guy, Doctor? What's up, Parn? His name's It's a Gundam, the guy. Look him up. He does good videos. Uh-huh. I'm a mod. It's a Gundam Discord and channel chat. Yeah, a mod. That's right. I saw It's a Gundam. He had that drama Pokimane. I think that's true, yes. Thank you, Zoo. Where are we at in the map? Hold on. Wanna go out here, I think. Let me check the map. Did I go backwards? No. Wait, what? Where am I? Okay, I'm supposed to be on the other side of where... There's the little room. That's the side I want to be on, not this side. Like... Okay. Arioku. Can we talk to this guy? You got me wrong. It seems like the only way we can understand is through our body? What does that mean? I failed trying to run away. There you go. Thank you, Zoop. Holding Gunner fought for years. Issue winner suppose it is sponsors. Dirty move. That is gross, yeah. I think that is gross to go after someone's sponsors for sure. Going after, I mean, anything like that. That's out of bounds, basically. Yeah. I think all that's out. I mean, it should be out of bounds. Like, I'm not a fan of that at all. It should be out of bounds. Let's use a sword. We're looking for ball here, guys. Soup is. Do you know about ball? Is ball in your Bible? In your Jewish Bible? She lost in sponsor and income. It's fucked up. It's very fucked up. Canadian girls are cool. I agree. Ball? Yeah, like B-A-E-L maybe, or B-A apostrophe A. But yeah, I guess I have to kind of, I mean, I have to agree on the Canadian girls are cool thing. I do agree though. Sure. I agree. Okay, where am I on this map? I'm gonna go, I think, down this way. Right. Oh, the map we're off. Okay. I think we're almost where I'm trying to go. Maybe. We go over one and then down. Go over one and then down. Go this way. And then in here. Let me save state. I think this is where we're going, guys. I think the boss is in here. This is a guy. How is he blonde now? When When we first knew him, he was brown-haired originally. Ass, I've been waiting for you. There's something I need to say to you. I think I followed the wrong path. But I have no regrets. It's my time to shine now, okay? I'm gonna defeat Bao. Come out, demons! I need to go forward. Oh, he's having us fight this guy while he runs ahead. Furetti. What? Okay. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I have this cursed sword. I'm thinking in the ball fight, maybe I use it. Oh, that didn't work. Because it does a lot of damage, I think. But I don't think I'll be able to heal, so I think there's something here. More demons? Ruchi. I think I might, but I might equip it anyways. I'm not going to be able to heal though if I do it. But I think it might be a good idea. Anyways, there's something here. More of these guys? Akuma Budo. Oh, nice. Okay. HCHC went after a Keemstar sponsored one time. Also a dirty move. That is a dirty move. I do think you should, like, there's no point to go after a sponsor and shit. I think that's weird, yeah. But now they are going after his kids. More dirty and low. Yeah, that is messed up that people are doing that, yes. People that are calling the state, getting the state involved are assholes, yes. There's a sound coming from the back room. And the sound suddenly stops. Huh. So the guy went up ahead of us, right? And, was Bao supposed to be ahead? Okay, we heard some horrible sound and then it stopped. Let's heal first. Let's see. I think I wanted to use her maximum heal on everyone. And then I'm going to use one of the stat items on her, is what I'm thinking, before we fight. And then I'm also going to... Oops. Then I'm also going to, like I said, equip that cursed sword. And try to fight him with that. I think that's a good idea. It might be a bad idea, so I'm going to save first. It might be a horrible idea, you know? I don't know. But it gives you a bunch of attack. Oh, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, and then a little tiny heal. Okay, now first, use a stat item on her. Luck maybe, speed, strength. Give her strength. There you go. Now she has max. Now save state right here. And then equip ass with the cursed sword. This one. Look, I'll show you it first before I equip it. Check it out. 33 damage, 0 to 8 attacks, but it's cursed. If I cure the curse, it gets destroyed. So, yeah, I'm cursed now. I don't know who Nick or Kata is. That's that lawyer guy. It's that lawyer guy. They called the state on Nick or Kata. That is how it all started with him. They reported his kids as being neglected. Yeah, it's messed up, yeah. Oh, let me turn the game up a bit. Why is it so quiet? Fuck something up. Make sure. Like that. Here's the thing. I don't know, man. People are messed up about online people. Oh, I guess it's just really quiet here. Turn it down. Turn it back up. Yeah, I don't know. Abigail Shapiro. But we were super drunk. They had reason. But he was super drunk. They have reasons to. I don't know, man. I don't think the state should be involved in anybody. I mean, me personally, I don't think the state should be involved at all. I think if family, I think family is who should get involved if the kids seem at risk. Because I don't think the state has the discretion to do that. Like, look at what actually happens when kids end up in custody of the state. They have like the worst possible lives, pretty much. So personally, I think it should be the family that steps in those cases, or friends or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't think the state is confident at it. I don't think they do a good enough job to do it. Nick was one of the biggest law tubers who was also on Friday Night Tights and Friends and Comicsgate, EVS, and was friends with Riververse. Yeah, he was a lawyer guy. Next they will call on a guy that went to trans surgery on it. On his file. Well, that usually goes the opposite way, right? Where they let people do that. And it's not surgery they do at really young. It's the drugs, right? Ass. It's as you can see. Who's talking to me? Is it guy? Is he dying? Suzusu fooled us. And it was the biggest fool at the end. Ass. You picked the right path. Please, defeat Bao. Ha! Ha 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 ha. Another miserable little rat showed up, huh? You want revenge for your friend? Come on then. Okay. So, attack, sword. What kind of magic do they have that I could use here? Is there any buffs? Makajama does what? Teto Raja does what? I'll look it up. Look up the skills real quick. I want whatever makes me hit harder, right? Because I got this, I'm using the cursed sword. But my plan here is all around hitting hard. Magic data. Okay, what are the things? Maka Teto. Maka. Okay. Makajama seals magic. Don't want that. Teto blocks energy drain. Okay, don't need those, I don't think. Maybe do the zap one though. I don't know if zap works on him or not though. Raku. What does the Raku one do? Raku. I never remember this shit. Ups our defense. Rakunda lowers theirs. I don't care about that. Don't care about that. What does Shibabu mean, dude? Shibabu. What would that even be? Nothing. Oh, I didn't look it up right. Shibabu. Binds 1 to 2 enemies. Okay. Don't worry about that either. Guess it's fine. Alright, let's see. Lightning work? Lightning works. Did 21 damage. Wait, I'm cursed, I don't attack? Oh no, I did. I did hit him for 190 damage. Did you see that? That's a lot of damage, right? And it could hit more if I get lucky. Okay. I'm doubling down on this plan. Nick Ricada. The fuck happened? I know who Rick Ricada is. He live streamed the Johnny Depp trial in full, then he became a lolcow. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I haven't really followed with him. I know, like, a lot of the claims about the report or whatever were, like, false or something, but I don't know much about it. Okay, zapping us with a thing. Personally, I don't know much about it. Nice, we hit him multiple times. Look at that. 3 times? 4 times? Bro, the cursed sword is doing work. Look at this. Look at that. Ricada, yuck. I watched him during the Vic McNagna trial. Okay. Nick has the record of the highest super chat live stream from his Rittenhouse case streams. He made 200k in one stream. That was a record. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool, I guess. Nick's daughter tests positive for Kane. She is 9, but the state did not even use that against him because Nick said it was a screw up by the cops and not true. Yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know what to make of any of that, you know? I have a bone to pick with him with how bungled. I don't have a bone to pick with him because he's not in my life, so I don't really care, you know? Like... yeah. I don't really have a bone to pick with anybody on YouTube, you know? No, I don't know any of them. Like, I don't know these people. I have no emotions towards them. Personally, you know? I have no emotions towards them. I've never met them. Wait, so hold on. What's happening? The cat girl's dying? I don't know if I ever will. If I do meet him, maybe... Okay, the cat girl's dead. Maybe I'll have an emotion towards him, but... I don't know. I currently do not know them, so I currently have no emotions towards them. Vic Mignogna did nothing wrong. Yeah, I don't think he did, but also I don't know about that either, because like... But I don't... Vic Mignogna, whatever, the voice actor guy. It seems like he didn't do anything to me, yeah. But I also, I don't know. Like, here's the thing: people that participate in these industries, where these people are, and it's like, and then they're like, "Oh no, I'm getting screwed over in this industry." But it's also like, you knew the industry was like that too, though. You know, like it was full of these type of communist weirdos. Why are you even part of that industry anyway? I don't know. That's kind of my view. Why even part of an industry that's clearly taken over by communists? And then you're like, oh no, it's taken over by communists? What the? You know, like, you knew it was. You partook in the industry. You knew it was all fucked up. But people only care when they get screwed over at the very end. Like, nobody, like, how many people actually step up way before they get screwed? And say, oh, this industry's fucked up. Some people do. But those people are the people I respect the most. The people that, before they get screwed, are like, wait a second, this industry's fucked up, I'm getting out. Those are the people I respect the most, like, you know what I mean? The ones that, like, actually evaluate what's going on and are like, I'm getting out of this industry. Or, like, I don't want to work with those people, or whatever thing. It's always, like, after the fact when they get screwed, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, when you personally get screwed, but you had to notice they were like that before. English voice acting is dead and will be replaced by AI. That's probably true. Just look at Zenless Zone Zero and how many VAs lost their job due to AI. It's probably true. They probably will replace them with AI. But I don't think they'll replace them with AI. AI is gonna force them to compete, though. I don't think a lot of these jobs will actually be flat out replaced by. I think like an AI, voice acting plus AI could do amazing things, like combining it, like where you have a real voice actor but you're using, like, you know, the strengths of AI to improve it. Now there are really impressive voiced complete AI voices too, though, reading stuff, but in general, I mean, what you could have is like somebody like Mark Hamill do a bunch of lines and then like record it and train it, and then it could do the thing, you know, and then he still could get paid a royalty or whatever. There's lots of ways to do like hybrid things that everybody could be happy with if people really want to, and they stop being like, oh no, AI. And also it'd save him his throat and stuff, right? Remember he was complaining about his throat, how like doing the Joker and like Green Goblin voices like hurt his throat. You guys remember that? I just like the Kimmy the Iceman Raikkonen Urkel. I don't know what that is. Marilyn Manson didn't do anything either. I don't dislike Marilyn Manson. Zachary. I don't dislike Marilyn Manson. I love to listen to Craig talk about how the communists are to blame. People talk about the problems, but do not really point to the problem as the communists. Only a few people do that. Sure. Yeah. You serious, fan? I think you are. But some people make fun. Like, here's the thing, man. You know why people don't do it? Because you get called all kinds of names, bro. And you get called crazy, and people act like you're stupid. People act like people, the reason, I know why, because like a lot of times when I say this stuff, somebody will call me stupid, It used to happen more on Twitch. It happens some on YouTube. But not as much as Twitch. Somebody will call you stupid. Somebody will say, you don't really understand it. Blah, 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 blah. People get really mean about it, too. That's why. But, I mean, you gotta call it as you see it. And I, like I said, comic books sent me on a path of researching what the fuck was going on with society. And that's the conclusion I've come to, is it's this crazy Marxist, Hegelian, idealist religion thing that is fucking everything over. And lots of people interact with these people, and like that's what I'm saying, like about the voice acting thing. Lots of these people know it, these people are like this, but they're like, they just keep their head down, and then they get shot, and it's like, they're like, no, it's all messed up, and it's like, yeah, bro, but you saw it all around you the whole time. So I don't know. I wish more people would talk about it. I wish, I really do. I wish it wasn't just people like me that are just out there in the fucking wild saying it. I wish it was those people in the industry saying it, but you know, they're all, a lot of them are pussies. That's just it. It's not about quality for these companies, but you don't need to pay a machine. Plus, they don't cost trouble for PR. No, I get what you're saying. But the thing is, though, it's not, the companies don't, here's the thing. It's not just the companies. It's the end result. It's the market. It's the viewer. The people that will consume the thing, that'll pay money for the thing, are just as important as what the companies decide to do. Because if a free market exists, people could compete with the company. Like, let's say the company goes completely AI. Now somebody could compete with real voice actors, but mixed with AI, hybrid, and advertise that way, and they could compete and beat out a lot of the companies. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like what will the company do, it's also what will the market do. It's really the market forces that drive everything. Unfortunately, a lot of the markets have been kind of taken over, and that's why the companies are kind of allowed to do whatever they want. But if hypothetically we reached a point where the market was free again, a lot of these markets were more free again, then it's just about the market forces then in that case. And there's still enough market forces that these companies are not unstoppable. There's still enough, but you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. Yes, I'm serious. Like the stream, you explained why Marxism is not really about economy, but culture was great. For many, it would be an eye-opener. Well, thank you. Yeah, that was a good... I enjoyed that, fan. And again, guys, if anybody ever has questions about what I'm saying, like you think I'm sounding crazy or something, ask me. I'll be happy to explain, man. I'm not trying to, like... I'm happy to try to explain what's going on. I just need to know where you are and where you need, you know, what you need to learn, like, because I don't know, like, where, like, and I feel like I have a pretty solid understanding of it, so I can explain it where most people could understand it. Yeah. I think so. So many commies in the Xenoblade fandom with pronoun. Well, apparently they are inserting into Xenoblade actual communist quotes, like that one you showed me. I gotta do a video on that. Thanks to Kim, by the way, I now know that Xenoblade, and I'm going to do videos on this at some point, Xenoblade translators inserted actual communist propaganda. They actually did. They inserted lines from Marx, quotes from Marx on purpose, into a dialogue that had nothing like that. It had the word mutual aid for mutual aid, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not like a direct quote from a communist book to say mutual aid. Mutual aid is a general concept now. So yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that at some point. Rorschach was right. He had the right idea in The Watchmen. I agree, but there's things about there's things Rorschach got wrong too. Like, he was overboard in a number of ways, but I do agree that he was right in that we shouldn't have these people think they know better, trying to like make an enemy and like to like manipulate people into cooperation. That's fucked up. That's beyond what anyone should do. Yeah. I would definitely stand with Rorschach against the big naked blue guy. What Xenoblade games did they hit? I guess it's 3, Kim. Is that the one you show me? Whatever one, this dialogue. Series of dialogue. I'm gonna have to make a video on it though, and like actually like go over the thing. But it also makes me wonder how much else they edited that I wouldn't that like you wouldn't know about, because a lot of this stuff isn't. Here's the thing. Obviously, we all know that the localizers do that kind of like pronoun bullshit, right? Where like they all, some character is like a androgynous in the Japanese one, or you know, something like that, and then they give them pronouns. They give them they them pronouns or with other pronouns. When in Japanese they were just ambiguous. We've seen that happen, right? We all know that's happening, but they went further than that. They actually put in, and I've been looking for a direct link like this for a long time, where they actually inserted communist propaganda, actual communist quotes, just flat out inserted into the text. And a lot of people go like, how are wokes? Where's the connection? What even is woke? Whoa, bro. That's a fucking trick. Woke is just communism updated to the culture struggles instead of class struggle. And again, if you talk to any woke, ask them about the class struggle. So they believe in it? They're going to say yes. And everyone's like, what woke? You don't understand, man. But it's like, why is every woke person a communist? Huh? How come every single woke person, oh, it's so vague, I don't know what it is. How come every motherfucking woke is a communist? Every time. Why is that the case? If it's just in the mist and ether, and it's just, oh, whoa, bro, they just don't want a black guy, then why are they a goddamn communist every time? Oh, that's just a coincidence? I'm just not even supposed to see that connection there? They're communist every single time. Why? If it's just what they keep trying to pretend it is, then why are they always communists? Anyway. Xenoblade 1 had some subtle changes to the hearts, as well as a definitive edition and some item descriptions. I'll have to check that out. Various physics also got fucked with in Xenoblade definite edition. I'll have to check all that out, man. I'll have to check all this stuff out. Because I haven't had before a clear like example of it just being communism, you know, and that's a pretty big tying point there. I talked about it on the Discord, but I'm gonna make a video on it at some point. I pointed it out on the Discord, like, because we had the quotes there and I translated it and gave a translation of them, and the original lines were just like, we help each other out for mutual aid because it helps, like, they'll help us. If we're proactive in helping people, then they'll help us. And instead, they flat out said, for each according to their need in English, which was totally inserted. It doesn't say anything like that. Sounds about right. Even BLM are just another branch of Marxists? Of course. Yeah, of course they are. The critical theory stuff is Marxism too, yes. Yeah. But this is why, here's the thing, here's the trick they pull. Because most things, because a lot of the soft sciences are based on some form of Marxism, people like me are called what? Anti-intellectuals. Why? Because I'm technically against, now not STEM of course, right? But I'm technically against most branches of modern study. Sociology, political theory, critical theory, all of these forms of quote-unquote academia, I'm against them, so I'm an anti-intellectual then. Even though what I'm actually against is the root thing, the Marxist underpinning of all of it. And I actually am pro-STEM and I'm pro, you know, classical education and all that kind of stuff. But then they'll paint me as anti-intellectual, and this is intentional. That's happened a number of times already. They say I'm anti-intellectual, which is insane, man. I'm a guy that does not himself Japanese well enough to be a technical translator. I think I'm anti-intellectual. Okay. Okay. I want to see one of those motherfuckers do that. I want to see one of them teach themselves Japanese well enough to be a technical translator before they say shit about me being anti-intellectual, but of course not. The thing is about all their sciences, they don't have to do anything. They don't have to prove anything. Like, my job, I have to prove I can do it. Their job, they can just pretend. They can just make stupid sophistry art. I don't know what you'd say. Sophistry, sophistical. No, what's the word? Sophist arguments. What's the adjective of this? Sophistic. Whatever. Nonsense arguments. And they just convince people to believe it, and that's it. There's no checking where it's like, did you get this right? Nobody does that. They don't even have to prove that. It blows my mind. And there's the intellectuals. This is why physical media is the best type of media. I disagree with you on that, Zachary. I like digital media. I think digital media is sick, personally. I am Korean and not the ones these days that easily go over 6 feet. Sure. 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 You know those guys have a lot of plastic surgery. The banned ones? No, I mean Koreans in general. Johnny Somali in jail is a good thing. You think so? I don't know, man. You know how I feel about the state. He used to tower over Japanese and beat their navies like nothing. Koreans are the largest of Asians. What do they call themselves? New Mongoloids? Or Japan calls them that. Japan calls Japanese people and Koreans new Mongoloids. Did you know that? And they call Chinese people Mongoloids. Wait, I shouldn't speak on that. Why doesn't Koreans, the largest Asians, simply eat the other Asians? You guys know that about the Mongoloids thing? I'm not being offensive. It's in their textbooks. It's in their textbooks. I was making her strong now. Don't go to another country and act the fool, especially if you don't know their laws. Yeah, I mean, I get you, but one, don't tell me what to do. Two, I agree. If you go into another country and you get fucked over, it's your own fault because you didn't do the research on the thing. I agree. But I don't know, like, if I celebrate, like, if there's any point to celebrating. What I'm saying is the Schadenfreude of celebrating that he's in jail is what I'm saying. I don't know if I agree with. I don't think it's wrong that he's in jail, really. But I wonder about the Schadenfreude of celebrating it. Like, I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. Oh, girl learned new magic. What the? I could lose? Bao is surrounded in a white smoke. What the heck? He's a tiny frog. We're supposed to capture him, right? Kill him? No. No. We want to, capture him? Yes. We caught him. We go over to where Guy is. We rush over to where Guy is. He's dying, huh? Yes! You defeated Bao. This is one of those sad scenes, huh? But it's too late for me. I couldn't do it. Bao stole my ball. Ass. Go to the demon world. That's where the true enemy... Who's the true enemy? Is in the demon world. Who's the true enemy? In the center of Tokyo. Hold on. What's that place? I need to... Hold on. Pause. Hold on. I don't know what that reads. It's like explosion heart something. But, I assume there might be a name or something, you know? Give me a second. Oh, gee. What is that? Okay, it's blast center. Ground zero is all it means. Okay. Oh, ground zero, the bomb. Ah, Yoko? Here, look. Ground zero of the bomb. Let me see if I can... Yoko blew up too. Yoko is also ground zero. Hmm? They didn't see that. I was wondering if that effect was still on. Pretend you didn't see that. That was from the last episode of the Kick era. I was just wondering if that was still there. Pretend you didn't see that. That's out of bounds. That's out of bounds. It's out of bounds. Pretend you didn't see that. If we're gonna find out, I say, yeah, I get you guys, but like the fact that we're even observing it, I think is silly. Is what I'm saying, kinda. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't really believe in Schadenfreude. I think it's like a masturbatory thing. I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't think it is a good thing. I try not to engage in it. Yeah, I don't know. That's my point. My point is I think it's kind of like masturbatory. Like, none of us are actually involved. Feels masturbatory to me. Isokala would love it here. I've been talking about villains of Xenoblade and which ones had the most reasonable crash out. I haven't played Xenoblade. I don't know if I ever will. I think I'll play up to Xeno Saga, I think. I don't think I'll play Xenoblade. Because I tried the first one, the first Xenoblade, and I found it kind of boring. So I don't know. I'm definitely going to play Xenogears, and I'm going to play Xeno Saga. But I don't know if I'll ever play Xenoblade. It looks like... And the style, the art style is like Phantasy Star light, like Phantasy Star but more anime, kinda, is what I always got the impression of, like Phantasy Star Online but more anime. So I don't think I'll ever play that one, but I will have to obviously dive in to talk about the translation stuff. I mean, how Amethyst did nothing wrong. But only Eagle, I feel, is their most reasonable of all their actions. Okay, hold on, guys. I want to check. We'll go back to the... Sorry, go back to the scene. Something I want to check, but like my... Yoko crashed, there's a window in front of me. Unhandled exception. Blocking a little bit of my screen. Gah! I'm already... Oh, he's dying. Hero. I'm already... He's drawn his last breath. Or he's breathing, he took his like... He took his last breath. And then we swap the ball for the Saruman ring. Guy's dead. Guy's dead. Guy's dead. Bad. I need to play a sad song for Guy's death here, guys. Here. It's too bad. Play the Japanese version of Xenosaga, too much time. Well, you know, I would always play the Japanese one. I have a hard rule for myself. I don't ever play anything that's Japanese originally in English. I don't believe in such a thing. I made that rule for myself a lot, like, when I first started learning Japanese, and I haven't broke it. I don't play... I don't play anything in English if it's if it's native language is Japanese. I don't touch it in English. I don't allow myself to. Yeah. Close the Yoko thing finally. Oh, it's too bad Guy's dead. Hold on. Let's go to the rain scene. What scene are we in right now? I see. One sec. Will we get DMCA'd for this? Now? That's fine. And then here. Yeah, I did tell Craggy and play in Japanese, especially the DS game. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely play the Japanese one, don't worry, bro. There's no risk of me playing the English one, that's not gonna happen. Guy's dead, guys. We barely knew him. One day, we were in the vault playing, I guess, is it called a vault? The shelter? Playing Devil Busters together, with him watching over our shoulder. Then Pazuzu came out of the game, told us we were the chosen one. Now what? We gotta tell his girlfriend, don't we? You have to tell his girlfriend he's dead. His girlfriend didn't give up hope either. She said, I bet he's gonna come back around one day. He did. Right before he died. How come he didn't just fight with us, man? Why did he have to go on his own? Can we go full screen for the cutscenes? Sure. I can make some kind of setup or something like that when we get around to that. I know it'd be hard to see chat, but the Xeno games kind of need to lose any distraction. Well, I can make some kind of setup where it like fades into the cutscene or something. When we get there, I'll worry about that. I can make something like that. He dead or swapping Carl? I'm not swapping Carl yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm play a little bit longer, then we'll take a break, then we'll come back and then I'll switch to Carl. Should I muted on the laptop? On this laptop? You don't hear me? This guy? He doesn't even hear me. Hold on, I was checking a command, guys, so give a moment of silence for the dead guy. Our buddy dead. While I see if I can fix this command over it. I wanted to fix Yoko is what I wanted to do. Let's see if it works now. I was using this service and I guess maybe I ran out of things. Let's see. Maybe I gotta pay money or something. I bet I gotta pay money. It times out now. Hmm. Maybe I can pay money though. I'll worry about that next time. Alright. Responsive voice? What is that service? Oh, responsivevoice.org. How much does it cost for API access? $39 a month? That's too much. It's too much. I need to just install some kind of like, I don't know, good TTS engine. The bot Mix It Up I'm using has, what does it have available? It has, oh, there's a sad song here. Let me see. It's got responsive voice TTS.monster. What is that? TikTok TTS. Think I can use that one? Does it have Japanese? Let's see. Let's test it. Right here. Do you hear anything? Does it need to be in Japanese? Let me see. You don't hear anything still, right? Just the song? Okay, TikTok TTS, no dice. What's TTS Monster? Well, that one won't work. Amazon Paul, you gotta pay money for that, I'm sure. Microsoft, same. Son of a bitch, bro. All I can use is the Windows one. Windows is like the homeless version. Whatever, I'll leave it as Windows for now. It's like, that's homeless. It might as well be homeless. Might as well be homeless. Do fireworks? I have to switch back to the right scene. I don't think I have the overlay in this scene. I don't, sorry. I don't have the middle lay thing. Show the, I don't have any of that set up right now. On this layout. Alright, back to the game, guys. Quick, I don't know, I'll fix the text-to-speech sometime. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm cursed because of the sword. 2. Oh, we got Bao as a frog. What do we do next? I think we can go to the demon world now, right? The guy said go to the demon world. How are we supposed to know how to get to the demon world, though? We got his ball from his bond. We gave him the Solomon's ring. We put that on his dead body, which is kind of us, I guess. We got the ring from his girlfriend, which I assume we have to tell her he's dead at some point. I just don't know where she would be to tell her. But we gotta tell her, I assume. We got the sorrow ball. The ball of sorrow. Isn't that kind of ironic? He had a ball of sorrow. Okay, let me see. I'm checking the guide real quick. Or the wiki. Now they have the 7 pillars. We can go to ground 0. Okay. It's in the subway. Okay. We just leave here, I think. Let's teleport out of here. We gotta go to ground 0 now, guys. It's bad to the bone, sure. I'm not allowed to play that, though. We gotta go to ground 0 now. Teleport. Ginza? Is it under Ginza? I think we go to Shinjuku. It's the subway system we gotta go down to figure out how to go there. We gotta fight that giant monster that killed me before. For like Astaroth or something. That might be, that's not its name. Something else. Checking our computer, checking our DNA. Come again. So, now that I have this cursed... Oh, I'm poisoned too. Now that I have this cursed sword, I'd like to keep it, but I think I have to get rid of it. Why? Oh, let's go to the healing place, actually. Because I'm cursed. I'm dying all the time now. This sword's really cool, though. I don't want to lose it, but I gotta, huh? I gotta cure my curse. It'll just break when I do that. Unfortunately. Just break. It scans my computer, then it scans my DNA, which is still pretty bizarre to me. Watch this. When I cure the curse here, it'll destroy the sword. Oh no, here. Here. It'll destroy the sword. There it goes. Gone just like that. You can kill it this time then? I don't know if I saw you fight it the first time. Which thing? We beat Ball, but I had a cursed sword that I was holding to help me fight it. I had a cursed sword I was holding to help me fight it. And when I cure the curse, I lose the cursed sword. It was a really good sword, but if you cure it, then it, you know, disappears. So now we have no sword equipped. Now I gotta equip my old one. Right here. Oh, there's an axe. I'll use that instead. And we saved. What else did we save? We saved our... No, we didn't save. We lost our buddy Guy. He died. He died, guys. Our buddy Guy is dead. Forever. Why? Because he pushed himself too far, I guess. I think maybe near the end game. So have you got your cybernetic armor yet? Yeah, I got that a long time ago. It was when you... That's the pillar. There's a statue. There's a big lion demon mouth thing in the top of I forget the name of the building. The happiness building or something. The sunshine building. some building like that. On the very top floor, there's a giant demon mouth thing, and you jam your arm in there to grab the pillar. I forget which pillar, like the pillar of Pluto or Saturn or something. You jab your arm in there to grab it, and as soon as you do, it bites off your arm. It crunches down and rips off your arm. And then you go to the cyber clinic underneath Ginza, and you get an arm installed, and then you reach your arm in again, and you can pull it out. Olympic guy, we'll never forget. Yeah, it's too bad, huh? Okay, I was about to say that was what I was alluding to in order to avoid spoilers. Oh, yeah, we had that. Sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about. Well, you, you said it in such a way I didn't know what you were talking about. Yeah, we did that. And we have the lost arm stuff. That was a couple days ago. Yeah, so after you lose the arm, for anybody that missed that part, you see the status part over here? It said lost arm. And you weren't able to do anything. You were basically useless and you were dying. Your life would go down every step, and you couldn't attack or do anything because you had no arm. you were basically dying. And so we went to the cyberware clinic, and they installed one. And then we got a bigger computer. So it let us catch 10 demons instead of 7 also. Because our arm, it's like Fallout. We have a computer that's on our arm like the Pip-Boy kinda. This game actually did that first. Isn't that wild? Fallout would go on to copy that. I don't know. I don't think they knew that they copied that, but here, hold on. I can maybe show you. I have this book here. Maybe we have some pictures of these things. I can show you maybe. Hold on. So this book is the 10th anniversary of Mega 10, which is what we're playing now, is Mega 10. Here you go. Check this out. Turn Linda off for a moment. Check this artwork out, man. Isn't this sick? Isn't this aesthetic like one of the coolest aesthetics you ever seen? Old Mega 10 is super cool. We're gonna be playing a number of them. But old Mega 10 is way cooler than new Mega 10, aesthetically. Somewhere in here there's boob, so watch out for that. Pretend you don't see it when it happens. We have the timeline here. As you can see, well, I guess you can't really make that out, but unless you read Japanese. One timeline is the regular one, which we're on. Then alternate world is Shin Megami. After that is Shin Megami. These are the main characters from the first one, right there in the background there. That's the NES game. Pretty cool, right? I'm trying to show you if I can find any of these things here. This is all the first game there. Here's the second game. This is the one we're on now. So that's the main character and girl. There's our cyber arm right there. Let me get out of the way. That's our cyber arm, you see? We have a computer on it too. I don't know if we have a picture of that though. But that's us right there. The witch next to us, the blonde witch. There's another picture of her in a second. That's everybody dying, I think, when they get nuked. Which is where we're going. We're going to ground zero. There's what we first looked like. And then that's what the witch looked like. That's girl. When we first found her, she looked like that. And then you guys want to see Guy? He's here in a second. Well, that was the dark ritual we interrupted with Bill Gates and those guys. Guy's here in a second. Right there. That's what Guy looks like. What's weird though is, look, go back. He starts with brown hair. He's the one with the dark brown hair there. But then after whatever happens to him, he ends up like this, naked with armor on. How'd he get blonde? Maybe a demon made him blonde or something? I don't know, but he's blonde. For some reason. That's Guy before he dies. And then when he dies, he's like that, but laid down on the floor dying. What book is this? The 10th anniversary of Mega 10. Yeah, specific status, something we won't see again. Sure, that makes sense. Could be demon-human fusion? Yeah, maybe, I guess, right? Yeah, I don't know. It implies something. There's some reason he looks like that. Some reason he looks like that. And then there's more scenes we haven't seen yet, so we'll just skip past them. We'll skip past those. Skip past those. This is describing the differences in the remake version that we're playing. Graphics, better graphics, Talks about the dog. Alright, we don't need to look anymore. I just wanted to show you guys that. Well, hold on. I wanted to show you the computer if I can, or I find somebody with a similar one. There, like that. You see that computer on his arm? That, we have something like that. That's why we lost it when our arm was bitten off. And then we got the cyborg arm, we have a new one. So it's like the Pip-Boy kinda. We have a computer like that on our arm. This is from Shin Megami though. But we have one just like it. We have one just like it in this one. Alright, let's close this now. A lot of the Shin Megami stuff they got from these two. They just like retold it, you know, and changed it and stuff. Go back over here. Yeah, the comp, yeah. Alright, now... So we beat Ball Guys. Now we're ready to go to the Demon World. I think. We got all the pillars. We just now gotta find the entrance to the Demon World. Where's the entrance to the Demon World? Oh, in the Japanese subway, I think. In the Japanese subway. They say it's ground zero. I don't really know how I'm supposed to know what that means, but I know where to go, I think. We go to the subway. Let's go to Shinjuku. We go into the subway, and then there's a certain path there. It's where that monster was before that killed me. Oh, that we're gonna beat this time. Yeah. Sometimes I forget what I was talking about, and then I remember later. Like, sometimes you guys will say something that, like, and I forgot what I said, and then later I'll be like, oh, that must have been what I said. Like, right there. Now I get what you're talking about. This monster in the subway. Okay, let's go fight him. I don't know the quickest way into the subway. One of these towns has a way in, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. But like I try and pay attention to what I say, but I pay more attention to what you guys say than what I say. If that makes sense. Not in here. Sometimes to remember what I say, I have to like walk through whatever I was talking about, and then like replay it almost. Because if you're presented, here it is, here's the entrance. If you're presented with the same situation, a lot of times you'll say the same thing. Like a lot of times I'll translate the same line similarly, for example. It's down here. Okay, now where down here? Let me check the map. Number 3, I see. Okay, it's a little bit back. It's down that downstairs over there. Can't see the bot in case chat breaks. Some days chat breaks often. Some days it doesn't break at all. I gotta see it. Some days it breaks like a bunch. It times out a bunch, and some days it doesn't break at all. I don't know what caused it. But get ready to see the Demon World at the ground zero of the nuke. I wonder if we're gonna learn what, like, why the nuke happened. I would like to. I think that'd be cool to learn why the nuke dropped. I don't know if we get to learn that or not, though. And why did they blow up Tokyo, of all places? I assume the whole world got nuked, like a nuclear winter. Like, Like in Fallout. I assume something like Fallout happened and they nuked almost everywhere. They took Kyūyaku, the Diva Church. You know what the Diva? They have the reverse cross. Yeah, we did all that already. We did all that already, man. Kyūyaku was his girlfriend. The guy's girlfriend who's dead now. We go the first step here. Now this thing killed me the first time I ran into it. This thing. Tiamat. Oh, that's right. It's Tiamat. This thing killed me the first time I ran into it. Sword. Does electricity work on it or no? I assume no. No. I don't know what works on it. Does attack. 4 damage? What? Got lucky there. You see that? 140 something damage. That's because my main character, Ass, has like 30 luck or something at this point. Look at that. I'm gonna kill him eventually. One way or the other. I'm gonna luck into murdering this man. 73 damage, man. That's crazy. 73 damage is a lot of damage. There we go. We already got him red. We got him this time. We got him this time. Can't stop me, man. I'm strong as hell. There we go. Demon World, should we just pass this? Nothing there. You can go ahead. That's it? We're in... Is it... Well, we're in the Demon World, yeah? Where's the... Oh! This is Ground Zero. I see. I see. This is Ground Zero. Okay. So then what, we have to summon Satan on the middle part? How do we go to the Demon World? Right here. We put the 7 pillars around the center part of Ground Zero. And then it sucks them up and makes 1 pillar that floats into the sky. It goes up to the sky. You learn more Shin Megami Tensei 5, but not much more, sure. That would be a different world though at that point though. But sure. Cause I think these 2 games are the only ones in this world. Do we climb it up? What? There's a big pillar? What do I do now? There's a big pillar. Am I dumb? What am I supposed to do now? I made a tower, now what? You have to... How do I climb it? 5 is another universe, been that way since Nocturne. Well, but this one is literally only this universe. Nocturne would be yet another universe, I think. Nocturne would be because the timeline we had in that 10th one shows all the old ones are in the same world. But sorry, okay, this one 1 and 2, Megami Tensei 1 and 2 are in the same world, right? And then Shin Megami is a new world, and then Persona 1's in that world, Devil Summoner 1's in that world. All those old games are in the same world. And then Shin Megami is in the same world. And I think if it's the same world, and then that splits off in Persona, then you have Persona 1 and Persona 2, then 2 makes a new world. And then all the Personas after that are in that separate new world. And then SMT 3, I guess, Nocturne, right? I guess that's a new world or something too. But all the old games are the same world. All the like middle generation ones, the ones post Megami Tensei, but before 3, I guess. SMT4's timeline is based off SMT1's events. It would happen a bit differently. Huh. I've played 4. I beat 4 in Apocalypse. But I mean, I guess since they're all alternate timelines, anything we learn in the other worlds could still apply, right? So it's like 5's game lore isn't useless to us, because they're all kind of alternate versions of the same thing, right? The different worlds are all kind of the same thing. So what's up with this pillar, though? Am I stupid? Okay. Okay, now what do I do, though? I have the 7 things. Do I gotta use the sadness ball? The ball of sadness? Is that what I have to use? Haze rune? What am I supposed to do? You go to the center hole. The tower appears. Oh. Oh. I know. I mean, I looked up what to do. You have to walk around it. I don't think it's either clockwise or counterclockwise, like Hachiko's statue. How am I supposed to know that, though, bro? Was it this way? Which way is it? Counterclockwise? How am I supposed to know that, though? Oh, yeah. Death Knight or something. It's one or the other. It's counterclockwise or clockwise, it looks like. Was that it? No? Other way? Something like that. It says counterclockwise. Okay. Counterclockwise, it says. That worked? Giants, a sound, there's a crazy sound, and a castle comes up from the sand. That worked? What kind of dog do I have? Well, I don't have a dog, but the people in the building have dogs. There's a couple different dogs. But I don't personally have a dog. But the building shares one yard, which is like outside this window right here. So sometimes you hear them out there. But they are, a couple of them are some kind of pit something, but like not really a pit bull, some kind of like pit something though. 2 of them are, and then one's like, I don't know what it is exactly. It looks kind of like a German Shepherd kind of dog. And then, how many dogs in total are there? Is that all? Is there 3 dogs? Yeah, that's right. No, there's like a white one, 2. That's like a Japanese dog, like an Akita or something. Yeah. Yeah, the Japanese dog. Akita, I think. Okay, can we go in the castle? Go inside? Yeah, I guess. How are you supposed to know that you're supposed to go around it counterclockwise, though? That's crazy. You can feel something strong, a strong presence. Is that the start of that where the game starts warning you before you run into a boss, because the later ones have that, right? Before you go to like a boss door in like Nocturne and Digital Devil Saga in those games, it warns you. The something gate. Not really familiar with that term. 1 second. One sec. Not really familiar with that term. Is it a word? It might be a specific name of a specific place, maybe. Let me see. I have to look it up. Ah, it is a specific thing. Taira no Masakado. Masakado avocado from Tengai Makio. Ah, that's what a reference. Masakado. Taira no Masakado. This is his name. Taira no Masakado was a Heian period provincial magnate and samurai based in eastern Japan, notable for leading the first recorded uprising against the central government in Kyoto, along with Sugiwara no Michizane and Emperor Sutoku. He is often called the Three Great Onryo of Japan. Okay. Onryo would be what now? Some kind of rank thing? What would Onryo be? Onryo. I don't know what that would really be. And there's no link to it from the thing. Can I get the original site for that? The original source? Like it's... okay. Vengeful Ghost. Okay. The Three Great Vengeful Ghosts of Japan? Okay. So that's why he's a thing. Masakado was one of the sons of Taira no Yoshimasa, also known as Taira no Yoshimochi, of the Kanmu Taira clan, descendants of Emperor Kanmu. Oh, so they're like bastards, right? And then he rebels. I mean, then he attacks the government in Kyoto. Huh. Descendants of Emperor Kanmu was the 50th. That's the 50th emperor. You guys know the original emperor? The original emperor is an empress. It's Himiko. That's the first one. Who was demoted, and descendants of Emperor Kanmu, who were demoted from princely to commoner status and granted the Taira surname. So Taira means you're a schmuck? Is that what Taira means, you're a schmuck? Ah. The kanji, this actually makes a lot of sense. The kanji for the name, hold on, for Taira, mean this, which means like plain or even, flat piece. So it probably means like commoner. Taira, given the title, means they're like a commoner. Huh. That makes sense. Oh, I tried to switch to Yoko so you guys could see. There, look, that's the kanji. Means like flat or piece or something like that. Yeah, piece. Okay, thank you, Yoko. Interesting, interesting. Let's see. It was one of the sons of Prince Takamochi, a grandson or great-grandson of Kamu, who was appointed the vice governor. So he was a governor that was basically demoted. Not much is known of Masakado's birth and early life due to lack of written evidence. The genealogical record, Sonpi Bunmyaku, compiled in 1377 to 1395, identifies Masakado as the third Yoshimochi's 8 sons. While the genealogy of the Soma clan, an offshoot of the Chiba clan, who are descendants of Masakado's uncle, Yoshifumi, the Soma Keizu identifies him as the second of 7 sons. Huh. So we don't really know. There's 2 different historical records about who he is and what his position is. It's either the second son of 7 or the or he's the third of 8. The later text also claims that he was nicknamed Soma no Kojiro, meaning second little son, during his childhood, suggesting that he was raised in the distinct district of Soma in Shimosa province, part of modern southwest Ibaraki. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Masakato's year of birth is unclear. Here's the thing. Masakato is used as the bad guy in the first Tengai Makia. It's very interesting. Accounts of his exploits in the mid-930s suggest that his children were young enough to be still in the care of their mother, which may imply that he was born sometime around 900. Later legend portrays Masakato as the reincarnation of a scholar and politician, Sugiwara no Michizane, later deified as the god Tenjin, who died in 903. At some point in his late teens, Masakato went to the capital city of Heian, Kyoto, and served in the household of the imperial regent. He is said to aspire for position within the imperial police force, to have failed to obtain court rank or any significant office in spite of his credentials and his patron's high status. Beginning of hostilities. Disagreements exist about the exact cause of Masakato's rebellion. While some sources portray the uprising as revenge for his failure to secure a government post, an anonymous monograph on Masakato's life, believed to have been complete blah blah, suggests the conflict originally began as a dispute between Masakato and his paternal uncle over a woman. The identity of this woman is uncertain. That's probably it. Though one theory suggests it may have been a daughter of Yoshikane who married her cousin, and apparently went to live with him against her father's wishes. Okay. So he went against the government, and in a time period where everything was, like everything talked about it now is like legend, in like 900s in Japan. Okay. Masakato led a minor rebellion which is known as Tengyo no Ran. The armed struggle began and Masakato led an attack on an outpost. In December that year, he conquered Shimotsuke. Claimed the title of Shinno, new emperor. Yeah, sure. The Zenro government in Kyoto responded by putting a bounty on his head, and 59 days later, his cousin, Tairo no Satomori, whose father Masakato had attacked and killed him at the Battle of Kojima in 940. When Masakato was preparing for his revolt, vast swarms of butterflies appeared in Kyoto, a portent of the upcoming battle. Over the centuries, Masakato became a demigod to the locals, who were impressed by his stand against the central government. While at the same time feeling the need to appease his Onryo, the fortunes of Edo and Tokyo seemed to wax and wane, corresponding with the respect paid to the shrine built to him. Okay, so what happened after he died? So after he died, people there was like a superstition about if they paid attention to his shrine or not, basically, right? And so he basically becomes a vengeful spirit in post-mortem, right? Okay. Neglect will be followed by natural disasters and other misfortune. Hence, to this day, the shrine is well maintained, occupying some of the most expensive land in the world in Tokyo's financial district, facing the Imperial Palace. His tomb, which contains only a monument to his head, is near exit C5 of Tokyo's Odemachi subway station. Okay. I had no idea. Masakato is a badass. What seems like most of it isn't really him. It's mostly after him, right? Like, it's mostly like they worried about his ghost cursing him and stuff, and so like they showed respect for that. But it's mostly like superstition that happened after, which is cool though. But yeah, it seems like it's mostly like it happens after. Like he does a rebellion, people respect him, they make a little shrine after he dies, and then like somebody's like rude about him or something, and then some emperor maybe was rude or something, and then they had misfortune, and then people are like, well, it was Masakado that did that. It was Masakado, and then, you know, like it kept growing like that, and then now, of course, tons of people know him. It's very cool, very cool. Okay, so Masakado was also the bad guy in and this is his head. This is Masakado's head, because the shrine, that's sick. Okay, so the shrine, right, in the subway station is just of his head. So that's why this is a floating head in front of us right now. Okay. Okay. I'm Masakado. Taira no Masakado. Uh-huh. That's why he's a floating head now. Cool. Sick. All-knowing power. Uh-huh. I can guide you with my my omniscience. Sick. Okay. Where are we now, though? Exit? What, do you guide me back out? Oh, I see. I'm in hell now. I'm in the demon world now. The Plains of Sorrow. Where do I want to go? The Plains of Sorrow are the only option. What now? Okay. Can we go through these trees? No. Bizarre. His full body form was in one of the Devil Summoner games and was used for Nocturne and later Persona. That's cool. Yeah, is that form in SMD4? Sure. Never go full Anakin. Never go full Wheat? Sure. So that's sick. That's sick. But it does seem like mostly he's just a legend, right? Like his legend is what's strong more than he was. He was, I mean, he seemed kind of badass that he rebelled, but they killed him like, what was it? A couple months after they put the bounty out, he gets killed. He's no Nobunaga in, like, he's no Nobunaga in prowess, but nonetheless, he does sound cool, yes. But no Nobunaga or something. Nice. Stone golems aren't too tough. I wonder if I can even capture these guys. But yeah, he was also the bad guy in the very first Tengai Makyo. The bad guy is Masakado. What is the clan? The evil clan in the first one? It's not the Root Clan. The Root Clan would be the second one. It's the, there's some organization. Oh, I guess it is no clan. It's just Masakado. And then it's Big Gate Foundation. The Big Gate Foundation. Yeah, Big Gate Foundation. The Big Gate, the Way of the Big Gate. They summon him. Yeah, that's right. And they're all like foreigners. Yeah. They're foreigners that worship Masakado. That's the first Tengai Makyo, and Jiraiya stops him. The men's store. I like how we're in the demon world and there's still a building like this. Okay. There's a different kind of guy in here, though. Welcome. I have goods for the nice guys. Uh-huh. Okay, well, nice. What kind of suits can we buy? Dragon mail. Light metal suits, fire guard, dragon mail. Nice. I don't know how much I can really afford. Here. Devil head. This is the something head. Kashira means head. That says Gashira. Shishi Gashira is what it says. I don't know what Shishi references though. Shishi Gashira. What would that be? Ah, lion's head. A wooden lion's head. It's a lion's head. Okay. Gloves. Crusher hand, sorry. Devil hand. Yakuto arm. What? Yakuto arm? What now? Boots. Jet boots. Heavy metal boots. Hermes sandals. Hermes sandals. Cool. I can't buy everything though, unfortunately, right? I don't know what Yakuto is. What the hell? What does that mean? He's no Miyamoto Yusashi. Sure, he's no Musashi. That's true. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure. No Musashi either. But I mean, as a ghost, he's probably scarier than... because he's a ghost. But yeah. I'm with it. I wrote the English release name. Oh, which thing? I don't know. What's a Yakuto arm? Yakuto. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Everything else makes sense though. Dragon mail. The lion's head. The Yakuto arm. Yakuto arm. And Hermes boots sandals make a lot of sense, honestly. They probably make you faster, right? They probably make you significantly faster. That's why they're so expensive. Let's buy... This is buy the lion's head. Because it's not that much more defense, but it probably gives you some kind of stat if it's that much more. Put that one. We'll be back. We gotta buy some... we gotta save us some money. Buy more stuff. What else can I afford for 25,000? None of the other stuff, I don't think. Boots? Yeah, we need to save up money. Okay, I lost money escaping the part earlier. I lost half my money to leave the stomach of the thing. What's this place? Oh, healers. Sounds like a yokai. Well, I think, well, anything's really a yokai. Yokai is everything. Like any kind of mythological entity is technically a yokai. Alright, can we teleport back to the real world from here? Let's see. You can? That's cool. Okay. Very cool. Of the anime Tokyo Megalopolis, I remember that a key character in it was the basis for Raido Kazunoha and M. Bison. I don't know. Something Kaito Yasunori Kato. What's this thing? I saw Osmodai take God. What? Where? Osmodai took God? The pixie said Kami-sama. Took Kami-sama. That'd be God. Osmodai took God somewhere? What does that even mean? The Demon Lord Osmodai. He lives in the cave furthest to the south in this valley. Thank you, Bone Man. I know when I'm looking for help, I'll just talk to this helpful bone skeleton man. Thank you. Whatever. Did we go in here already? Yeah, that's that one. We gotta go to the south somehow? Find this Osmodai that stole God? Sure. Why not? The anime is Do Megalopolis. Mazukata also plays a role in that one. That makes sense. I haven't seen that. What I was talking about was the video game Tengai Makyo. Let me see if I can find a trailer or something for it. The first one. What time are we at? Am I taking a break? I might in a minute. I think we made good progress for today. Right? We're somewhere near, we're in like the third stage of the game now, I think, right? Yeah, let me see. Tengai. See if I can find a trailer. Yes. I think we're somewhere near, we're getting closer and closer to the end. And you're finishing it? Nah, I haven't. Were you liking Daima? I haven't checked it out at all. But I like regular Dragon Ball very much, like just the old regular manga. So, and I like Dragon Ball Z back when I was younger too, of course. Manji Maru, we're playing off and on still to this day. Speaking of, I gotta get back to playing that. Maybe we could play that tonight for a little bit. Now check this game out. This is, I think I showed this recently. This is one of my favorite ones in the series. Hold on. This is the fourth one. This one takes place in America. In America. This one's sick. That's Alaska. That's Alaska right there. It's one of my favorite games, honestly. It's pretty good. The writer of that game also wrote Linda Cube. Of that series, also wrote Linda Cube. That's Fort Alamo, I think. No, that's the train. The Fort Alamo is later. You have Mobile Fortress Alamo. That's the Tempura Fry. I don't remember the name of the tank. The Tempura Fry is the helicopter. They combine to make a giant geisha. It might show it here. Yeah, it does. They combine to make a giant geisha robot. What an amazing game. That's Monto, the monkey guy. The final battle, I think, is in Chicago or something. What an amazing game. The one guy, the samurai looking guy, is a weeb. Like, he's not, he just loves, like, he loves samurai shit, but he's not, he's really kind of lame. He's a weeb. I need to crash, so, sure. If you like Dragon Ball GT, you will like it. GT without the cringe. Sure, that could be cool. That could be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Personally, I like manga the most, so, I don't watch too many shows. What's this now? Anything else? This says only adventure. What is this? The intro again? There's another intro that's different. That has more characters. Maybe this has it. Let's see. This is more stuff. Sorry, turn the doctors here. I love Rising. That's your main. That's his name. Rising Jin is the main character's name. That's you guys. That's like your friends as kids. It opens kind of like where you're younger and you're playing hide and seek, like in this picture here. That's the opening of the game, and then it leaps ahead a couple of years. Because then you meet your friends and stuff later. That's a werewolf guy. That I think he's a Native American. There's a TV guy. Yeah, the TV guy. The TV guy is awesome. Mr. TV. I forget his name. Mr. TV? That can't be right. The TV guy. He has a whole town, TV Town. We're definitely gonna play this game again at some point. It's too cool not to. We gotta beat the old games first. Gotta beat Manji Maru first. This game comes after Manji Maru. It was called the fourth one. but it's technically kind of the third one. But there's Tengai Makio 1, Jiraiya, which is like Jiraiya from the Headband Ninja show, and he's raised by frogs and all that. And then the sequel, Manji-Maru, is the one we're playing now, kinda. Maybe we should play that today. I don't know. And then this one, then there's a Gaiden one that's about Kabuki, which is a character in Manji-Maru. And then this one was after that. It was on Saturn. 666. That's your friend from when you were kids. You don't know her anymore, though. I guess she's one of the fire tribe, too. The main characters are always descendants of... I will have to go to sleep. Later, Kim. The main characters are always descendants of the fire tribe. Oh yeah, the cowboy too. The cowboy superhero guy. This game is nuts, man. You start Las Vegas. This little Chinese man, Juan Mo Tri, starts Las Vegas in the middle of the Arizona desert. And you give him seed money. You give him seed money to start Las Vegas. That's the pig lady. Isn't it crazy this game exists? Like, okay, so the Tengai Makio games are like fake Japan, like they call it Jipang, and they make fun of Japan folklore and stuff. This is America in the same way. They make fun of American folklore. Like, some people think it's like they don't understand America or something, or it's like Japanese perception of America, but no, it's intentionally lampooning folklore, just like the original ones were. I still didn't show the cool runnings guy. There's a guy, bro, that he's from Mexico, and he's a bobsled coach, and he literally yells cool runnings. He yells cool runnings in English. They don't even have him in the picture. Where is he? He's somewhere. I guess he's not a big enough character to have him in here. What's the like magic lady that trains you? I think it's the lady. I guess he's not important enough to put in the intro. That's too bad. Soccer Wars 3. I want to play the Soccer Wars games at some point too. That'd be cool. Okay, back to the game, sorry. Let's get to a save point. I guess we're at a save point. Let's take a break, guys. And let me go back out. Let's take a break. I need to make something to eat, I think. So let me get back to a save point. I just walked back out, right? Let me go save. We'll pick up here tomorrow night, I think. I think it'll be Carl when we come back. So I think we'll pick up here tomorrow night. For anybody that's following this game, we'll be playing again tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna come back as Carl after the break. So I don't know what the plan is. We'll maybe react to some stuff. Are you gonna play Lunar? Maybe. Would you like to see it? I wouldn't mind playing games like that. I just don't know if they're like, if people want to see games that are already translated or what. I would definitely be down to. Yeah. There's two versions of it too, right? There's the Sega CD one, and there's the PlayStation / Saturn one, I think. Was it on Saturn too? I think so. I think the remakes were on Saturn too, I think. I'd be down to. I would definitely be down to. I mean, I like any kind of like good JRPG, honestly. Anything I can get into the story and stuff like that, and have fun translating it and like doing one-liners and stuff and the cool scenes, I enjoy doing a lot. because they're fun. They're fun. Alright, guys. I'm gonna play you out of here, and I'll be back in like half an hour to an hour. I'm gonna probably grill myself a pork chop and eat that, and then I'll be back on in a little bit. So, well, Carl will be back. I won't be back. And if you want to see again, if you want to see more of this, we'll be back on tomorrow. Carl will do some reacting, and then if there's enough, if there's enough time, maybe play some Tengai Makio 2. That sounds like a good plan. I don't want to stop playing Tengai Makio 2. Because I wonder if I'll ever play it again if I do. Or Dungeon. Maybe we'll take a vote. Maybe we'll take a vote when I come back. I don't know. I'll be back soon. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna make myself something to eat. Have a good day, guys. If I don't see ya. If I don't see ya, have a good day. When I do see ya, I'll see you later. If I don't see ya, goodbye. If I do see ya, I'll see ya. That'd be nice to listen to. What did we talk about today? I mostly just played the game, huh? See you later? Later, ma'am. Mostly just played the game. Oh, Optimism. We're talking about, don't worry about... I know what one's good. I know it's good. This is good. I know it's good. Check this out. I got something on topic. Alright, later, guys.
never been said, to see what has never been seen, draw, paint, sing, sculpt, dance, and act what has never before been done, to say what has never been said, to see what has never been seen, draw, paint, sing, sculpt, dance, and act what has never before been done. Reclaim your